Oh,
Hi.
hello. Doc, you held that up there for like an hour and a half, and then you gave up right before it.
I know because it switched to this mode, so I had to switch it back. Don't ask me why I put a plunger up there. Just some, I couldn't find a fish picture real quick in my my phone. So,
naturally go with the plump.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Seems natural. So today, we ought to have a pretty well. Two of you are kind of the same, but we should have a pretty diverse conversation. I want to talk about what you think the perfect size tanks are. Hey, Denny, Linda, you,
Easy.
Edo, 6.
Hola,
Nancy
6.
B. Did I miss
Thanks,
anybody? Swiffle! Doc?
Guess what I'm doing? I'm giving you a thumbs up.
Depth charge. Dee. And Cheryl Smith. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. B Wood, how you doing, buddy? Sue Ann, hello. So I'm gonna just let you two on the bottom, whoever wants to go first, because you guys keep similar tanks. Although the doc has access to some really big ones. And go. What's your favorite tank? If you could keep anything in your house within, realistically, if you could say, okay, I'm going to put this fish room together, I'm going to start using what size tank are you going with?
240.
240.
Yep.
That's bigger than I would have thought.
Well, it's big, but it's not overly big.
Right. What is the standard dimensions on that? Is that 6 or is that 8?
8.
8.
8 by 2 by 2.
Yep. 8 2 by 2 by 2.
8
but
by 2 by 2.
The custom aquariums makes a 240 that's 6. That like KG Tropicals has one of those.
I don't. Is that who did John's? Because his are definitely 6.
Yeah. Custom aquariums makes a 6. Or 6 footer.
Depth charge to 75.
I had one at one point, and I was stupid enough to try to move it on my own off my pickup. And
oh my God, that'd be heavy.
It slipped, but it was acrylic, so it wasn't that heavy. But it just got away from me, and it fell to the ground and broken only 7-8 pieces, but still,
Yeah,
I was
only.
But it's not like glass; it didn't shatter,
Right.
So,
what is a 300 then? Because I thought 300s were 8 by 2 by 2. No,
they're 31 inches tall. 8 by 2 by 31 for 300.
You wants to know, Dr. Anthony, would you keep a small or large community in a 240? What are you looking to do? Hey, Cut House.
I would.
Richard Reynolds, hello, buddy.
I would do small stuff. Tetras, maybe some angels, or of course discus. It's my typical tank that I have. Discus and cories and lower carids and tetras. Nothing out of the ordinary for me.
You're up, Ed. Ooh, what happened?
I would love to have a 240 also. That'd be awesome.
And that's what you would make your fish room out of?
I already have a fish room.
I'm saying if you were to move to a new place, if you were going to pull a Jeremy and build an annex and build or Dr. Anthony, he's doing it right now as well. Would that be your centerpiece, and then you do smaller ones around it, or would you try to go big?
I would probably do like 1,000-gallon one or something. Make it a whole wall unit, and just have a window. Mine wouldn't be as cool as Jeremy's, but I would do a fiberglass one with a tempered glass front and be pretty neat.
Yeah.
Why
And-
tempered
and-
glass?
Because I can get that cheaper.
Tempered? Tempered's more expensive.
You can get used
Hey, Kev,
like tables. A glass
but-
dinner table.
No, you're going to need something thicker than a tabletop.
Well, maybe it'd be a really thick tabletop.
Okay.
hey, 310.
But yeah, I mean, I would love to go with a whole bunch of 200s like I've got in front of me. I mean, I sit here all the time and just watch my tank as we talk.
Oh, you lie to
No.
us. There's nothing in front of you but a wall.
That's not true.
I can verify. And then Jeremy, I mean, if you had anything low, then
Things are
did you do
showing.
anything different?
See,
Oh,
No, that-
hey.
That looked like a cube tank to me.
it is.
That's a
It is
200.
very much a cube. It's
Yeah.
a 4 foot tall, 5 foot wide, 2 foot back.
So what was the criteria again, Whip?
No criteria.
You're still here?
What you like.
But I would like to
Is
do.
it unlimited money, resources, or just what I can afford to do?
Probably we probably should stay within realism.
within reason.
Otherwise, I'd have a 10,000 gallon.
In that case, I guess what I've already done is what I could afford to do. I'm happy with it. So,
Yeah, you wouldn't. You
Yeah,
wouldn't
Jeremy
change
already
anything?
has the dream.
yeah, I would just keep what I have. Yeah.
Hey,
If I
Whip,
could have afforded more, I would have
Is there
done
a
more.
tater in the house?
There's
Who's
a
the kid?
tater right there. There he is. There's my tater.
Tell us all your secrets about your granddad.
You keep your mouth shut, boy.
Whip gave the side
That's
eye.
kinda nice. No, I would.
I guess
Let's just.
I would
I would.
go ahead.
The thing I want to do right now is, what is going on with you, Kat? Is I want to try to do a heavy flow long tank. I'd like to try one of those. That's what I want to do right now. So
That'd be
forget
cool.
the whole tempered big thing, because I've already said to myself, I don't want to do that because it's too much work and my back is too sore to clean something like that.
Yeah. Hey, Regina.
a Whip.
Yeah.
Say hi by typing.
Say what?
Say hello to everybody. Type it out. The flow of the stream is chopped
Oh.
up.
I know,
Yeah,
but
but-
I just talk over you.
This is my live stream. So do what I say.
I was waiting for Whip to pull
Look, there's
rank.
good
You
cats.
Yeah, he should say, "Hey, this is my live stream. I can do whatever I want to."
know, all of a
I
sudden,
do
Doc
what I want.
backstage again.
I like the idea of Dr. Anthony
My granddaughter
240.
Tater. Oh well, I named him Tater. It's a much worse reason, because the first picture I had of him was ultrasound, and he looked like a big pile of mashed potatoes.
Ew. We
He
used
just looks
to,
like a pile of mashed. Bootsy, hello.
my union softball team, our names were the Headhunters. And when we
Hey,
get
Skippy.
too drunk afterwards, we would call ourselves, we got tatered.
Got tatered. For me, I like I love the 150 high. I know that's not a popular tank, but it's got a nice
150
viewing
high.
panel. Yep, it's 30. Depends on which one you buy, which brand, but it's like anywhere between 29 and a half to 31 and a half inches tall, 4 feet wide, 2 feet back. And it's just an enormous viewing panel. You don't have to search around for anything. Everything is right there. Kind kind of like your 1200, Jeremy, but obviously considerably smaller. It just I don't have. If I did what you did and built it myself, I probably could have room. But getting a tank down here that's longer than 6 feet is very difficult.
So once we get your 2,000 square foot fish room in Tennessee, we'll build one there.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I haven't broke that news to my wife yet.
When I showed my fish tank really fast, Lumpy Dog, did you see? Those were your rainbows in there.
Oh, there you go.
He sent me 13 baby rainbows like almost 2 years ago now, and every one of them is still alive. Lumpy Dog is like a master of rainbows.
Are you trying to trigger me? I think he's trying to trigger me. He wants a 125 Caradina. I have a buddy that is on a group chat with me, and he showed me a picture of he bought 120 or 140, I forget how many neons, and put them in a 29 gallon. I mean, you want to talk about a weight of blue? I mean, it's pretty outstanding. I don't know how long they'll keep it.
I pretty frequently get comments on the 4,500 where someone will say you should put X number of thousand of whatever little tiny fish in there, right? And it's like, no matter which one you pick, once you multiply it times a few thousand, it's incredibly expensive. I mean,
Yeah,
it's like,
right.
even
But
like
Steve,
a $1,000,
Beto
Anyway,
says, I think my dream tank is a 300 gallon. I'd probably do Lake Tanganyika. Can I rip? Where'd it
Rip
go?
off.
Can it?
Rip off.
Can it be a pool pond instead of a tank?
Oh yeah, you could definitely do that. That'd be
Yeah, I
pretty cool.
wanted to convert our pool in California to a pond, and my wife said, "No
Hey,
way."
Xanadu? No way, she said, huh?
Yeah, we
I
weren't
don't
using
think,
it anymore. We hardly ever swam, so I thought a nice big pond would be nice.
Yeah, I would definitely do it. I mean, my wife would never let me do it either because she'd be in it. If we had a pool, she'd be in the pool. But I don't want the trouble. I don't know if Ed has any issues with that, but I am not a fan of the maintenance a pool requires.
I love my pool to death. I clean the bugs out of it every day, but I'm actually on my second robot pool
Hey,
cleaner,
Nidell.
and they go in there and they clean the bottom. I mean, they take every leaf, every bug, everything off the bottom, and it is so awesome. So basically all I do is skim it. And yeah, I absolutely love my pool. I would
What's
never
the
get rid of it.
chemical situation? How often are you dumping chemicals in there?
Well, we take the chemicals to the pool place every other week, and they check it. And my dad and I both buy it. We split it, but like a box of powders, and they just tell us what powder to pour in it if it needs anything. And we get like 3 different piles of powder. It's not chlorine, but it's not salt either. It's the other thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I don't know what it is because I don't have one. Doc might know if you had a pool.
I could run out to the pool house and get a couple bags. But
actually, you had a good point.
Okay.
Instead of buying thousands of little fish, just get some guppies or get Bougier or somebody that's gonna mass multiply overnight.
Have a Stephen P. Guppy mosh pit.
You know what the thing
That
though
would be
is?
kind of
If you
cool.
did that, it would just look like a holding tank because it would just be like everywhere.
Yeah.
No rhyme or reason to it.
Yeah,
But if you aquascaped it,
maybe.
It's still though. They would eventually just make it look like some sort of a stocking tank, like you're like a holding. Unless you get some predators to keep them in check. Later, Tater Tot.
Oh, he's saying he's still
And
here. You had a couple people saying hi to you.
Oh, he
Welcome
changed
back.
shirts.
No, I just took my sweatshirt off.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He had a hoodie.
Where'd that
Okay.
other
I just
kid
had
go that looked like you?
I just had a sweatshirt on.
Oh,
I just took my sweatshirt off.
Depth Charge has a question. He wants to know if I'm done with his butcher shop. I'm not. I still want to paint it stucco. But I am
You're so
with his
mean.
butcher apron.
that was mean, Doc.
I didn't do that. Why me?
That
I
wasn't
have
me.
no control here.
This guy, he's
sorry,
he's
Doc.
yeah,
Yeah,
master
it's all
control.
me.
over
It was me,
It's all on
exactly.
Doc. I'm blaming Doc.
I'm only responding to a question somebody had. I won't talk about somebody else's action figure. Use.
Oh, does you get one too?
He told me he wants a Gunyan body. And I
Oh,
found Gunyans today at Walmart, but they're $35 a piece. So now I know what they look like. I'm gonna start looking for used ones. Because I'm gonna paint it anyway. It can
I
be
know.
chipped.
Whip, he wasn't even talking about his family, and you knocked him off. That's what Nancy
Yeah.
said.
This was questions that people asked.
When I went to Disney Animal Kingdom, I loved the cichlids in the water feature. I have not been to Disney in, well, my 18-year-old grandson was probably 4, so many years.
Wow, I didn't know they had cichlids back then.
Or Disney.
Oh, Disney's been around.
I
butchered
know.
I saw my name. Oh, yeah, there it is. That's what you
Yes,
were talking
Gundam.
about.
You meant Gundam,
Gundam.
right?
What did I say?
Gangman, or I don't know.
It's
what you said.
Oh, well,
Gudgeon.
I saw
Right,
them. They
Gundam.
look like Transformers that don't transform.
But they're more spiky. They got all these spikes coming out of them.
Where do you keep them,
Probably.
Regina? Do you keep them in a pond, I hope, not in a fish tank?
In her bathtub.
Oh, Ed, do you have a koi pond?
Not anymore. I've debated about putting one in, but I haven't. I did back in Missouri. But
Okay, Whip, what's your next question?
That was it. I want to talk about what you guys want to talk about. Let's talk about.
I've got a roundabout, to drive up to my house, and I've thought about putting a pond in there. I thought that'd be
You
a nice
own that?
Hey, there's Harley.
My
Alive,
Harley?
That's not OFR. No, different Harley.
Oh,
Jeremy might recognize her because she's from OFR. I don't think you two follow them, right? Pretty sure.
Laura and Harley were coming to visit us last week, but Laura got sick. She sent my dad, though, a birthday gift, and she sent him 3 cans of chocolate-covered caramel.
Ooh,
Salted. It is so good.
Nice.
I've already had like 10 of them.
they're for your dad, not for you, Ed.
I know. What?
Yeah, but hey, it's fair is fair.
Because I thought they were cookies. So I grabbed 6 of them and sat down.
He's
And then I was like,
protecting
oh
his
my
dad.
God.
He's like the taster for the king.
Yeah. His dad can't have so many, so Ed kind of.
The Ed has gotten stuff in the mail from us many times, and he didn't even get to eat it because his mom and dad scarfed it down. So I think didn't you say I sent you barbecue sauce that you didn't even get to try, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I like whenever he leaves for something and he comes back and he starts to say his mom cleaned up, and I just know it's going to be bad as soon as I hear those
Yeah,
words.
here it
Oh, my
comes.
God.
He can't find anything.
Yeah, it's just,
The first 2 years I lived in this house with them, I did all my own cooking and everything in my kitchen. And I think after I had my heart surgery, I stopped buying food and putting it in my kitchen. Because I go and buy them food. Like I bought them food today at Walmart. That's where I saw the toy. But
Hey, Ross.
I don't ever eat in my kitchen anymore at all. So all my food goes directly to theirs.
There's a lot of people. Mostly because you're
My kitchen is more of a fish prep place.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Prepping my fish
thing where
tanks.
they do the.
I know the first time that I was
So
here,
they want to know what Tater's favorite fish is, Whip.
everybody was like,
He's gonna say
"Ooh,
filet of
give me
fish.
that
Yeah.
place."
Fish sticks.
you don't know. What's your favorite fish down here?
I don't
Gordon's.
know. Sponge. I would have to say.
I bet he says the arowana. Or the
Yeah.
what about the I bet he says
the catfish.
the jaguar.
Oh, he likes the Petricola.
They look
Oh,
like
okay.
catfish.
Oh,
I was going to say tilapia fillets.
Well, tell him that he's a smart guy because I like those fish too.
You just did.
Oh,
I'm
bummer.
still here.
That's cool.
Ask Tater what it. Oh, yeah, that's where you got that. That just popped up for me. I must be running a little slow.
You're running
Does
slow.
Tater
'cause
play
that's
with
a long
action
time ago.
figures?
Do you play?
Uh-huh.
Do you play with dolls?
Not dolls,
Sometimes-
action figures.
Sometimes if I have to.
Well,
Attaboy.
that's good because it
That's right.
expands your memory. It'll make
Tater,
your
can you
imagination
put your
better.
grandfather's internet
Online.
connection to the basement.
Can you work on
We
that
give
for
you
me?
a
I need
cable
a better
in
connection.
in the ceiling. Can you drag it up there to the modem?
I mean, it's literally right there. It goes right there. But there's no, it's not a direct line. I am probably 20 feet from the modem. It shouldn't be as
Killer.
bad
That's
as it is.
such an easy run. You know, there's no excuse.
The only issue is that I'm in the middle of the room, so there's nowhere for it to, I mean, it would have to drop from the ceiling or something weird.
Yeah, drop it from the ceiling.
Now, where does Tater live? Is it Illinois or is it
Yeah,
Missouri?
his mom lives what,
In a really tiny apartment.
three towns down to the east. Same road.
Well, you and your grandpa and grandma moved to Tennessee. You should move down there too.
Yeah, if I could
It'd be
talk them into
awesome.
that, that'd be awesome.
Because Tennessee is a lot nicer than Illinois.
When you said Tennessee, you also could just said wah 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 wah. It'd mean the same.
I
You know?
think, I think
Yeah, they don't do speech classes here.
my favorite place that I've
Just
ever
knowledge
been
of
for
Tennessee is the big
vacation
zero. Yeah.
is Marco Island in Florida. That's my favorite place that I've been to for vacation.
But
Well-
to be fair, he hasn't gone that many places.
Just,
But he'd
just Marco
be
Island
closer.
and
You'd be twice as close to Florida if you moved here.
Yeah.
true.
Action figures are not dolls.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sue Ann. Yep, dolls. Harley says, yep, they're dolls.
They're dolls. Yeah, they're dolls.
I have an OFR do. I'm not sure what you mean there, Sue Ann. I have an OFR do.
She has a mullet, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a big rich mullet? Tennessee is way better than Florida. Man, Florida is so hot.
I love
You know,
Florida.
it got hot today. I've got my fan on. It's supposed to be in the 85s this week.
I love Florida.
Kid needs a better football team.
I went to swim there.
We may not even have a football team here. They're talking about going to Indiana.
Indiana.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that's a done deal. Yeah, move to Tennessee and you'll be closer to your team.
I don't know what's going
And
on
maybe-
upstairs. You might have to go find out.
I don't know. I just hear laughing.
There's a lot of laughter going on up there. They might be drinking.
A big rich action figure would be fun to make.
I don't know that you
Definitely
could find
doable.
you would definitely have to do what you did for me and expand the hair.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
You gotta. Where can you find a mullet?
A
Somebody
mullet that
made
goes
a-
down past
I
your
would
ass.
make
Yeah,
it.
that-
Yeah, somebody
I'm
made
pretty
a
good
rich
at making
action
hair.
figure out of,
Oh,
like, a
that's
wrestling
right.
doll.
Somebody did do that, and it looked pretty close.
Yeah, it looked pretty close.
It was Sheasley, Jim.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure.
I think it was from probably like a wrestling action figure guy or something.
Actually, I
Oh my
bet
God, the
Fuckville
heat
is a
is too
really
much.
popular
I like my
place.
snow. Uh-oh.
I used to say I liked snow too, and I don't anymore.
Oh, that's what they were laughing at.
Is that a
bowling pin stuck in his
pin?
mouth.
a bowling
A
pin?
bowling pin, yeah. Jim Sheasley. Okay. That's what I thought. Damn autocorrect.
The reason why they were laughing is because Cam with one of the bowling pins, he had it in
Did
his
it look
mouth.
just like that?
Yes. Coming around the corner.
Hard to keep up with
I
technology.
always wanted a Voltron action figure. I don't know
Me
what that
too.
is.
Oh my God! I always wanted the cat Voltron.
Hey, Sage.
And I
Cody.
saw one.
The one that I
They were
saw,
selling them for $125 a piece.
Oh man.
You got to buy all 5 to make the Voltron at that show in PA last weekend.
The
But I'm a
auction
big
or
Voltron fan.
a swap.
What?
Either way, I'm probably not going to make it.
Remember I saw someone. They actually have like a full almost collection of like figures of like different things of different movies.
And stuff.
And stuff and things.
Look. This is an
Okay.
action figure of your grandpa.
Yeah, there's me.
He doesn't seem sold.
Yeah.
Oh,
The internet
just
problem.
away there. Okay.
There's you need to work on that for me.
Here, have him hold your antenna with one hand and put his hand up like this. The other.
Lumpy says one of our favorite vacations was a cabin in the Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. Whip, check
Oh.
your Facebook message. All right.
Where's that from?
Whip
That's from
might have
Sue Ann.
bought the cabin that you had your vacation in and tore it down to build his house. So nobody else will ever enjoy it again.
Yeah, there it is. there's Big Rich, and he doesn't even.
Oh,
he
wow.
looks semi close to that now too. He's not quite that ripped, but he's dropped like 100 pounds.
Whip, just say
Yeah,
something on
that's
my face.
great.
Check that real quick.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wish
not
I
gonna
could
see
drop
that one.
100 pounds.
Ed, you wanted to ask me something when I had to leave last week. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Oh, it was probably
Yeah.
about the butcher shop or something, right? No. That was
That was
Steve.
depth.
That was depth charge. You'll have to give him a minute. Let him
Yeah,
clear the
my brain
cobwebs out
doesn't
of
think
there.
very far. If it's past like an hours of thought, it might be gone. I'm sorry.
I
There's a lot
remember
of
Robotech in Marcross. I don't even know what that is. So
I do.
I think it might be someone just like with parts of a robot.
Transformers would not have existed without Robotech.
True. Because Transformers are cars that turn into humans. That turn into robots.
No humans.
Autobots
They're not
were
human.
before Transformers.
Turn in
Yep, Autobots were first.
a car thingy. I don't know.
What about Starscream? He's not a car.
He's a plane. What
Starscream
about
is the first Transformer I ever owned.
Yeah, I had.
What
I got
about the
him
first one in the movie that came down and just killed like everybody in the whole camp, the base? He was a helicopter. I don't know who the heck that was.
I know there is.
Why are we talking about dolls? What happened?
We're not.
We are.
So
We need a sub room we can put Ed and Tater in. You know.
Yeah, why don't we
All
just
right.
talk about Barbie dolls then?
I heard nickname.
I own about
One of my
3 Barbie
nicknames.
dolls.
Listen to this kid.
I heard one of my nicknames at least.
Yep, Tater. One of Jeremy's questions, he's here, so he can actually probably phrase it better than me. This is one that I saved from the post on, what do you call that? Community page, whatever that is. Is this the doll channel?
Wait, puppy. Is that a mini catfish?
Yep, that's a mini one. Saltwater. How many of us in the freshwater hobby also keep saltwater? And if you don't, tell me if I got this right, Jeremy. If you don't keep saltwater, do you want to, or do you just stay away from it?
Well, like, what is the reasoning? Like, you're not interested in it, or you think it's too hard, too expensive, too this, too that? You know, just
Yeah.
like, what's the rationale behind it? You know,
If
Or
you
just
don't want
veering
to do
away.
it, what's the rationale? That's what.
Yeah.
That's how you said it. Hey, Asia.
I have a 50-gallon saltwater tank. Column.
How do you
You
how do you get that much
Whip
salt
walked right
water?
by it.
yep.
How do you get that much salt water?
You just make it.
I don't
my
have any
wife
water
has
in it.
one. My wife has a saltwater tank, but I don't.
What does she keep in there? Anything fun?
Just some tangs, you know, it's assorted clownfish, powder blue tang, some fire gobies.
How big is it? Is it a big one, or is it? Because if you
That's
got tangs in there, they don't get huge, do they?
Well, they do in time. I mean, but I think it's like a 50 cube.
Mine's a 50 column. Mine goes
Yeah,
tall.
You got
straight
you
up.
got that tall one, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it was an expensive tank, that's for sure. Because
Did you
it has
get it
a,
brand new?
yeah, it has a sump below, and it was a whole system that they had.
Yeah.
If you
And
if
then,
you hear gurgling in the background, that's the saltwater tank. It
Yep.
drives me crazy.
When I pet sit the neighbor's place, they have a saltwater tank that is constantly running low. And he's even got the 5-gallon bucket with the pump in it that's supposed to top it off all the time, but it goes like 3 days and then it's making the gurgle noise.
Yeah, this
Bootsy
gurgles all the
says-
time. It's not because it's running out of water; it just gurgles.
Oh, well, that's weird.
ATO is too small. Auto top up reservoir is too small for how much water he's evaporating.
Bootsy says she doesn't and she doesn't want to. Salt seems more expensive and like extra work, and there's not really any species I feel like I'm missing out on.
What about a mandarin?
What about a dog?
That'd be pretty cool, Boots.
I don't think I miss anything
starfish.
other than like a bull shark, but I would need Big Rich's 58,000 gallon pond.
And then it would have to be filled with salt.
Yeah, that would cost a little bit of money.
There are definitely some very smart ones though, like some of the puffers, some of the triggers, some of the groupers. You can see them thinking. You know, they learn pretty quick. You know, not to mention octopus, stuff like that. But they're free.
Yeah,
They're real.
octopus would be cool, but
There's a bunch of fish.
octopuses, they only live a year or two and then they're gone.
What's that one grouper that's white and black spots? Is that the leopard grouper that's really cool looking?
Which one?
It's a panther grouper.
Panther, yeah, the
Panther.
white.
That's an awesome
But
grouper.
that's not its adult coloration though. That's the thing. When they get fully grown, they turn brown and tan.
Oh man,
That's
Those
why
type of
everyone always
fish
shows
feel
juveniles. It's like the bumblebee grouper. For a few years, it's bright yellow and black. It looks wild, but then when it gets bigger, it's just kind of gray, tan.
Oh, really? It loses all that color.
Oh yeah. It gets huge too.
So basically, it's
Well,
just
yeah.
colorful,
Does the panther?
and then it's not colorful.
Yep, they just change color. Yep.
And then when it gets
Panther
bigger,
grouper get like 2 feet or something.
Just like you.
Crazy.
Makes no sense at all.
They grow out of their color.
People stop to love them once they grow up.
Yeah.
You better enjoy it. Play with toys so people will love you longer.
That's right. Wait a second. What did they do something?
What? They did
I don't know.
What'd you do?
something wrong. What they
Hey, Dr. Anthony has something to cool about the honeycomb woodcats.
Well, Beto was asking.
Yeah,
you
what
know,
do you got to say about the honeycomb?
He likes small woodcats, and Perugier stays only about 2 inches. It's my
I have,
favorite,
I don't-
it's my favorite woodcat.
That jaguar we were
disappear?
talking about on Thursday. That's
Yep.
I don't know if it's a true woodcat, but it's as far as coloration goes.
Oh, that's a gorgeous color. It just gets 8 inches, gets too big.
Yeah. Well, not in my tank, but yeah.
Yeah, you know. But yeah, it's a beautiful little woodcat, or big woodcat for sure.
Hey, hello again. I'm back. I thought.
The thing I don't like about
Dang.
the woodcats is they just disappear in your tank.
Yeah, but
Well, that's all of them. I haven't really found other than Cory cats, and even Cory cats will vanish.
well, bomberos come. Well, the honey cat. The Perugier in Peru. They're called bomberos. They come out at night. As soon as the lights go off, they come out, and you know that's how we catch them. We go out at night, and they're right at the surface.
When
Hey, I've got a
same with the
important question.
petricola.
Mhm.
When the petricola light went off, there'd be 180 of them swimming around.
Yeah,
All from top to bottom, front to back. They were everywhere in there. But during the
But-
day, they were gone. They just vanished.
They get excited though when you bring them food.
yeah. That's how I got mine. That's how I got mine to come out in the daytime. Is I would feed freeze-dried bloodworms and things, since they're surface eaters, and they would come out for me during the daytime.
Well, Dr. Anthony,
Leopard
I have a
shark.
very
Oh.
important Peruvian question.
Okay.
Are those, those things that the native people from thousands of years ago, they put like roads and stuff, but there's like bird symbols and all sorts of stuff that you can only see from the sky. Is that in Peru or is that in Chile?
Yeah, that's the Nazca lines in southern Peru.
So do you, like, when they fly in every time, do you get to look at that?
No, it's much more south, and it's up in the Andes. So Lima's right on the coast.
Have you thought about going there with your team and putting like an Arkoff symbol in there for
Oh,
advertising?
Oh yeah, that would go over really well.
I think it would be awesome. You'd be the newest one.
I want to put
Hey, Steve.
have Arkoff written on our roof, because you can see our facility as you fly into Iquitos. You can see it off to the right as you fly in, and I want it to say Arkoff, so people when they fly in, hey, what's this Arkoff thing?
You start there, and then you get the guys so excited about it. Then you go up there with some sledgehammers and chisel and some picks and make one on the other side of the state or country. I think it'd be a real hit.
Jeremy, what do you have again? Because they're not leopard sharks, right? There's some kind of
They're bamboos, but my first
Bamboo.
shark was a leopard shark. They have so back when it was in 97. There was a pet store that had like I don't know, it was tiny, maybe 14, 16-inch leopard shark. And I bought it and put it in 265, and then it just kept growing. So that's what forced me to build my first DIY tank, was for that shark. But then they changed the law. You can't, they don't allow them to export them from West Coast or California they have to be like 36 inches or something for minimum. So,
California does all the mean stuff.
yeah. And the thing is, nowadays I could build a proper size tank for it, but the problem is shipping something that's already 3 feet long just costs so much more than shipping something that's 14 inches, And then none of the importers, even though you can get them in Mexico whatever size you want, but they can't legally import them undersized, so you're just kind of stuck. Actually, Doc could get one off the coast of Oregon.
Yep. I want to actually build an outside tank, a big circular tank at the aquarium in Peru, and put in a bull shark.
Ooh.
The bull shark?
Yeah, because they go in fresh water. They've actually
That's what I
caught
want
them.
too.
They've caught them in Iquitos before.
They
Hell,
caught
they
them in
caught them all the way
Missouri,
up to Mississippi.
Yeah, they go all the way up to Mississippi. Yep.
There's that one in Australia. They went 223 miles up a river and attacked a dude riding a horse across the water. And I actually got it on video.
There was one in the Ozarks that was trapped in a lake because there was flooding, and somehow it ended up in the lake. But the people were all there watching the fireworks in their pontoon boats on the 4th of July. And then this bull shark is swimming around the pontoon boats.
Probably looking for people to throw stuff in.
We had that in the Potomac River.
Or falling.
There's a place south of me a little bit called Colonial Beach, and my buddy had a boat. We'd go out there, and they have like fireworks and bands playing like on a big barge. A lot of people were in the water, and there was a bull shark that swam up the Potomac there. And fortunately, it was kind of big, like 6 feet long, but not super big to where it was attacking everybody, kind of thing. But you definitely saw like the whole crowd just go like, they're all in the water in front of this barge, and then you just sort of see everyone just fleeing from a spot. We were joking like somebody pooped in the water or something. You know what I mean? But that turned out to be
So if someone knows a company that sells bull sharks, small bull sharks, let me know. There used to be a couple in Florida, but they don't sell anymore.
I know two in Florida that still do, Doc. That I can
Okay. Sure.
Are you going to allow people to pet the bull shark?
No.
It'd be kind of neat. You can do other things since you're not governed by all the stupid rules in America. You could have a lot more fun down there, I bet.
Yeah, have a swim with the shark day.
Well, just pet them.
Hey, June. Betta wants to know what color light. Did you already answer that one?
Yep.
Red light.
Red light. Red light, green light. What you drinking, Ed?
I am drinking brisk blood orange tea. I love this stuff. I bought a whole bunch of it to drink all last weekend, and I was so sick. Just the little bit of acid from this was making me ill. Wow. And the water in PA down there was terrible too. I was like, I think pretty dehydrated.
So I didn't know Greenland. Is that a real thing? I mean, she wouldn't say it if it wasn't true, but I never knew Greenland sharks can travel up into the freshwater systems too.
A lot of sharks can because they can hold their urea, and it keeps pressure on their organs from expanding. So many of them can do it. A lot of times they'll do it to get rid of parasites and things like that.
Oh yeah, that makes sense because the parasites would definitely not survive that trip.
Yeah, they'll basically explode essentially.
That's awesome.
Thanks, June.
If I had parasites, I'd do that.
Oh, I know. It drives me nuts.
Leopard sharks are common.
They're common from Oregon all the way down to Baja, Mexico, like super common, right?
Yep.
But the problem is unless you go there, get one up, and drive it back to the other side of the country, you got to import it. And the importers are bound by the law where they're at. All the importers are in LA, and then they can't do it.
Yeah, where I lived in California, they would come up. The leopard sharks would come to close to the shore and breed. And so sometimes a year you would have, hundreds of leopard sharks.
Well, La Jolla.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
La
yeah.
Jolla
yeah.
is famous for them. There's just
Yeah.
thousands of them everywhere. I mean, and they're right up there.
Man, you're not wrong.
They're basically coming out of the water to get crabs and going back into the water. I mean, it's like
Regina says bull sharks are basically the best sharks, undefeated. Bull sharks are a menace. Those are literally side by side.
I think hammerheads are pretty cool.
Fight. Man, I saw, I watch a lot of different clips on, I don't know what they're called, reels or whatever they're called. I'm scrolling through and I get a lot of shark stuff because they fascinate me and scare the crap out of me at the same time. And there's two in my mind or three actually, that I just will stop and watch 100 times every time I come around. One of them is when the guy's like swimming away from the cameraman, and the water is like a green, murky, white kind of 3 feet in any direction, and
I know what you're talking about.
he turns around and looks at the cameraman, and from behind this great white that has to be 12, 15 feet comes by, just thumps him on the back of his head, and he's like, "What the hell is that?"
Isn't the cameraman doing this thing where he's like he's trying to give him hand signals or something?
You can't really see the cameraman, but he definitely gets his attention. So the guy like looks back at him just in time for the shark to come up, and he doesn't mouth him, but he bumps him with the bottom part of his jaw, right on the back of his head. Bunk.
I'm
like, oh my God, I would have said it, and then I would have done it for sure.
There's a similar one where there's these abalone divers, and they're like down in a cave or something. The one guy comes out first, and there's this big great white, and the other guy's getting ready to shoot up, and he's like, telling him like, no, don't, because like right above him, they look up, and he's just like,
Have you seen the one where they're pulling in? It's a marlin of some kind, and the caption is usually "the tax man cometh," and they're reeling it in. It's right by the boat, and then all of a sudden, I mean, this massive great white comes up and just literally eats like 3/4 of it, or at least bites it in half or whatever. All they get left is the head. That's all that's left, is they're pulling the head out. And I'm like, holy cow, that fish just bit that fish in half.
In the Chesapeake Bay one time, we were on a charter doing rock bass fishing, and with like a troller thing, and they, one got on and they gave it to somebody, and they're wheeling it in. It got pretty close, and a mako shark just came and took everything but the head. Right as they got near the boat. You just saw this thing like.
And then to speak to Ed's point, the other one I love watching is they're fishing, they're doing something in a boat, right? And they're reeling something in, and a smaller shark is either what they hooked or it's following the bait. I'm not sure exactly what's happening, but there's a smaller shark coming in, and then this massive hammerhead, just one of the biggest hammerheads you've ever seen in your life, just comes in and just kind of like swirls the water, kind of turns on its side. All you see is body. And you know how their fins are like almost like orca. They're just super huge. I'm like, holy God. I don't ever want to swim in the ocean. Can I pet that dog?
Do any of you guys know, when you order shark, like a shark steak, what type of shark are you normally eating?
Probably a catfish type, right?
Yeah,
usually.
Probably dogfish, maybe. It just depends what they're catching.
I do know in the Philippines and stuff, they eat bamboo sharks, they eat cat sharks, that kind of stuff.
A bull shark seems like the type of pet a narco would want to keep.
Shark steaks are good.
Wait, you guys
I've only
actually
had it once.
is running a conservation thing down there in Peru? All this back and forth Peru, all the money he's got. Come on, guys. You know how he really makes his money.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how I can afford to go 3 times a year.
He always says
that's how he can afford to have that giant lake in his backyard.
It is. Come on, man.
They're very cute as babies.
Goblin
Yet
shark is the grossest.
they are
Leopard
weird.
sharks never moved. They never lose their markings though, man. They look beautiful as 7-footers too.
Goblin sharks
No, leopard.
are.
Leopard.
Oh, I thought he meant goblin sharks are beautiful at 7 foot.
No, June said leopard sharks are very cute as babies.
Yeah, like Boots says, they're cute. Yeah, it's like they don't change. They just get bigger, but they look exactly the same.
Now, are those cookie cutter? Are
Hey,
they
Shai.
actually sharks?
Yes, they're real sharks.
They're kind of jerks.
Yeah, they are.
Fish police are always watching.
Oh, pretty. Pretty kitty. Settle a dispute. Where are Greenland 6 gills located? I have no idea. I am
They're
up in
located
Greenland?
in the North Pacific, around Greenland, that area.
I'm going to go out on
Now-
a limb and say Greenland.
Depth charge
Definitely
is a
north.
professional butcher, so he probably should never go swimming in the ocean.
He
They would
smells
just
of meat.
smell the blood on him.
So to use question, I never had a nurse shark, but there was like an aquarium you buy fish from that had a nurse shark in there forever, and it did get pretty beefy.
Arctic Ocean, Northern Atlantic for Greenland sharks. Probs north,
Yeah, North. I meant North Atlantic, not North Pacific.
Northern
North
Pacific.
Atlantic.
Oh, nuts. There it
Somewhere
goes.
part of the course to produce that amount of plankton and all those kinds of things they're feeding on. It's like krill, huge amounts of that stuff.
Yep.
So what did it work, Doc? Like all the nutrients from the south like, roll up towards the Arctic and then they come down the north coast. So basically up by Alaska, the Aleutians, all that type of stuff, that should just be chock full of the kind of food these guys would eat, right? Because they're just
Yep.
chopping on all that nutrients.
I mean, look at salmon. Salmon spend their time in the northern part of the Pacific because all the, all the krill and all the other inverts that they're eating.
So a ghost shark, is that such a thing? I didn't even know. I've never heard of that. I'm no shark expert though. Closest I get is I watch Shark Week.
Ed, what you eating?
I just ate my last Reese's peanut butter Easter egg.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, June. What are you eating?
Oh, June, I got your. Well, I didn't get your buck, but I got
Hey,
your
baby.
clothes.
You got her clothes?
actually
What are
big
you, a
out.
pervert? What are you talking about? Got her clothes?
I got her clothes for her action figure.
Oh, for her doll. Okay.
I mean,
You know,
normally
I'll go
it's
get
a
it
black
right
full
now.
body parts, Doc. Clothes is a
You
lot better, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Could have said, I got your body.
I'm gonna go get it. Well, it's not her body.
Got a drawer full of hands
Yeah.
or heads or whatever.
I do not. You. I do not. I mean, I have been in the ocean, and there's probably been sharks semi-close, but I can't see them. So
I've caught sharks by hand before.
yeah, they terrify. They fascinate me and terrify me at the same time.
I was scuba diving in California and we came upon a swell shark. Took out my scuba knife and stabbed it in the head, and we ate it for dinner that night.
You're just mean.
And then in the Red Sea, I caught a little baby white tip reef shark to show everybody.
I saw a black-tip reef shark in a small pool at a pet store they were selling. I'm like, my God, because it was already 3.5 feet, and all it was doing, it was a square pool. It was dink, 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 dink,
Yep.
dink, dink. That's all it did. Is it just went around and around and around, and then there was a nurse shark that had to have been close to 5 foot, just parked, one of the corners. I'm trying to figure out how to get lasers on the sharks like Dr. Evil.
That doesn't
now
look
you look
like
like
her.
Jackie
That's
Chan.
Spock.
At least a shark is only going to bite you once. Humans taste nasty.
Put your voice on there, Edward.
You got no voice. There you go.
I'm
I ain't
only
swimming
using
in the
it.
ocean either. Yeah, I ain't going there. I don't
Yep,
swim
I
where the
remember
fish are
Manny
bigger than me.
Fugue. I remember Manny.
Yep. That was a long-haired dude, right? He lost a
Yep.
finger or two.
Yep.
Remember, there was a guy that I don't know if he was swimming with Manny, but there was a guy at the same time, another researcher, that he would jump in and swim with the great whites. He's probably dead now. He's probably been pooped out a while ago.
I've lost all respect for you now.
For eating shark fin, but maybe he eats the shark fin soup that's like they use the whole shark, not just
No,
the
they
fin.
don't.
They don't. They just
They cut
they
the
just,
fins
rip
off
Well,
and throw the
is you
dead,
only
throw the
getting it in
living
Japan?
shark.
pressure shark is the only shark that I've ever eaten. It was fine, nothing like halibut or sea bass. I don't even remember. So it clearly wasn't fantastic, but I did have shark back in like 1987 just to see what it tastes like. I've eaten a little bit of everything over the course of my life. If it had a face, I've probably eaten it.
I'm guessing that you probably got it from somewhere other than Japan where they eat the whole. Because, like, if he would go to the market, he could buy a shark and cut the fins off there at the fish markets because they have everything in their fish markets.
So I got my OCA shirt on. That's the little, get together that Ed and Whip stood me up.
Oh, I had my
Yep.
OCA shirt on last week. Or 2 weeks ago. It was on Whip's last show I was on.
Hey, Doc,
good.
For an OCA shirt.
if you can bring me a baby leopard shark, I can make you the inaugural speaker at Aquarium Con this year.
Yeah, okay.
At what con?
Aquarium Con.
That's it. I'm staying away from water now.
I'm gonna go see if I have any girls in my
Excuse me?
drawers.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
There's girls in your drawers?
No, they're down in the dungeon, Doc. Then you got.
Oh, yeah, they're in the dungeon, locked up.
Great white are the best. Did you see the one where that chickie is swimming next to deep blue? God, that gives me the heebie-jeebies just watching it. But she's got no issues doing it, and she's always messing with the tiger sharks. They'll come right at her, and she just kind of grabs their snout and redirects them, and she's always giving like tips on how to do it. But she's also the one that she's walking off the boat down the steps, and she puts her face in the water and immediately backs back out. And then you just see the shark materialize, just nothing but a mouth open. Just wait, comes right up the ladder. We're gonna give it a second. We're gonna let this guy go on by. Yeah, you can do that. I'll let you. I wouldn't mind doing it in a cage, but I wouldn't free dive with them. I was in Hawaii swimming in a lagoon and saw a fin about 100 feet away. Went to the pool. Yep. Have you seen it's not sharks, but have you seen the video where people are videoing the bay? And these two huge.
Spit it out, Whip.
Yeah, Whip.
Just like fucking thing. Sorry. These black fins are just kind of cutting across the surface there, and there's kids swimming out there, and they're like filming what could be a major catastrophe, but they're orca, and they just kind of swim around them and they keep going. And I'd be like, oh my god, how do you keep filming that? Hey, Lefty. Live
Hey,
long and
Lefty.
prosper.
Lefty 8678 Norm 4.
I was gonna say I didn't see the
Friend.
lots of numbers there anymore to see.
Yeah, no numbers anymore. We'll just call him Mr. Short.
Yeah. I ordered a special fish, arrives next week. Can't get enough of the puffers. Puff, pass.
Puff,
Oh,
So, Whip, you didn't even say anything about you zoning out there for a while, losing your internet.
what? Who?
Yeah. Your story never made sense to us because
Yeah,
you were dead halfway through.
you froze and then it fast
All right,
forwarded
so-
the whole thing in like 1 second.
It was two orca, and they were cutting across the bay, and there were kids swimming in the bay about 50 to 100 feet in front of them. And these people are just recording it. And I'm thinking to myself is, oh my God, how do you continue to record that knowing how it could go so horribly wrong? I know there's not too many, if any, recorded attacks
I believe
of
there's
orca
none
other
in the
than
wild.
captivity. Yeah.
Yeah, other than
Um,
those who killed their trainers at
Right.
SeaWorld.
They kind of leave us alone.
Honestly, though,
Maybe in the wild.
If you yelled out at those kids, they started thrashing. That could be worse, actually. Like,
Right. I suppose so. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't keep filming is what I'm saying. I
And-
may not have yelled, but I would definitely have stopped filming because nobody wants to see that. Well,
Maybe they
there are
did.
some people.
Maybe they were hoping the kids would get snapped.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, then the kids would be known for the rest of their lives as the first ones.
And this guy's got it on tape.
and his buddy was looking up
And-
TMZ to see how much they.
That's
paid
right.
for it.
How much he could sell it for.
Yeah, think of all the views.
Well, I'm
But-
sure that one got a bunch when it came out.
Maybe orcas are eating people all the time. It's just they're all by themselves. Nobody's around. So the orcas are making sure that they don't get busted for the disappearances.
And now the orca, where are they? They're pissed off at people overseas, right? They keep attacking boat props and everything, and they've sunk a bunch of boats now. And by boats, I mean yachts. I mean the big ones, not
Well, nobody likes rich people.
Jimmy Joe in his tiny little one-seater, but the big boats. Do you think that bala sharks, which obviously are not sharks, are so readily available at pet stores? Do you think that? Did you mean
Yeah.
why?
Yeah, probably
I've
why.
seen them all over the place.
Because I mean they're definitely everywhere,
Yeah.
and nobody.
Just go to PetMart.
Regina, I don't know if you follow the big rich Ohio Fish Rescue channel, but he just lost a couple of them, and the biggest one was 18 inches long. 18 inches. People are buying these things like to put in their 29-gallon, their 10-gallon.
Well, 29 gallons bigger than 18 inches, but longer than 18 inches.
Oh yeah.
The fish could go like this and then tilt this way and then tilt that way.
Right. Same with iridescent sharks. I mean,
Well, those get way bigger and thicker.
yeah, those things get 50, 60, 70 pounds.
I bet they don't in your 10-gallon tanks.
Nope, they don't live long enough to do that. As far as looks, the hammerhead is the coolest, in my opinion.
Who said that?
That was your buddy Beto.
Nice. I totally agree.
Not one of her paid shark actors. Not one of her paid shark actors. Deep Blue was huge. Man, was she huge. I don't know. I might have missed part of that conversation, June. I apologize.
June, I'm going to have to buy you a professional wrestler body, I think. Woman's body.
Dr. Anthony, as an underwater welder, my job can be out on a job for months to years. So eat anything you can catch. Yeah, if you're eating the whole thing, that's fine.
Yeah.
If
No
you're
problem with
cutting the fins off and chucking it back in to die a horrible death, that's not so good.
I
Yeah,
wonder.
right. Swear jar. Yeah, sorry about that. My internet, it pisses me off. And one of these days, I'm going to follow Jeremy's advice and just hook it in solid. But like I said on Thursday, I tend to put off what I can do today for tomorrow.
What's your
I'll get
favorite
out
seafood to eat, Dr. Anthony? We'll go with you first, and we'll go up and around.
Seafood? Well, I mean, if it's one thing, it would be salmon. But if I
Let's say
could,
we all go out to eat together. You'd order
Uh-huh.
the salmon.
only if it's wild caught. I don't do any farm raised anything for fish. It's just, it's not the best thing. But if I could pick a style, or if it's not just one thing, it would be sushi.
Okay. Yeah, you could order sushi.
Sushi and sashimi, yum yum. My
That's
wife doesn't like
Rico's,
fish, so I
weakness, too.
don't get to eat it at all anymore.
Well, you
What
see,
about-
if the four of us hung out, then you wouldn't have to worry about your wife being mad at you.
Yeah, but I would probably show up and you guys wouldn't show up because something came up.
Doc,
Well,
what if
for
it was
seafood, I'd go
farm
for it.
raised gas station sashimi?
No, farm raised gas station. No. They're not. If I'm
Just
going
a
to go
little
if I'm going to go to a gas station, I would go and eat Spam Masubi.
I get one of those hot dogs. As long as it's been on that roller, it can't
Yeah.
be anything
Hey, Jeff.
alive to hurt me.
Yep.
I like a lot of things from them.
Just have to suffer through the heartburn later on.
Yeah, I know. I get the spicy dogs all the time.
We've got a gas station that makes amazing chicken fingers. But okay, Jeremy, what's your favorite seafood?
I do.
Clams.
Oh, like iced?
No, like fried
On the half
clams
shell?
or oysters. My whole
Okay.
family's from East Coast, North Carolina. We always grew up eating oysters and clams and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Always like
How about I'm close to what you like. What do you like, Whip?
If I have my choice at a seafood restaurant, I get Alaskan king crab.
Okay.
Cost benefit ratio is not there to me. It takes too much energy to open up those crab legs, get that little tiny spinning of a crab meat.
If you're talking snow crab. If you get the king crab, it's much better. My wife likes the snow crab. I'm like, that's exactly what I tell her. That's too much work for that tiny amount of meat coming out of there.
I love scallops. Oh my
That would
God,
be
I can
my
eat
second.
scallops forever.
Yep, that would be my
Well,
second.
When my brother and I would go scuba diving in California and we'd look for scallops, I'd eat them underwater. Just take out the muscle, eat them underwater.
Ed, do you ever
I don't know if
partake
I'd
in the
like it
bacon
like
wrap
that.
scallops?
I have not.
Whoa.
You're missing
I
out,
have
buddy.
not had enough scallops in my life.
I think you would like a
I need
bacon
more
wrap scallop.
scallops.
Yep. Two of the
Anything
best
tastes
foods
good wrapped in bacon. Come on.
except for water chestnuts.
I could eat water chestnuts wrapped in bacon. They have
Uh,
no
I don't like
flavor.
nuts.
the only time that they've ruined bacon for me is when they put them on water chestnuts.
Well, if you slice up water chestnuts and get them soft, boil them, get them soft, they're more palatable.
That might be better, yeah. I don't like it to crunch. What
know
about
what
the
they
Florida
really
man
like?
that was abducted by dolphins and was forced to build them structures underwater? What?
Only
Nancy,
in
but
Florida it
back
could happen.
You've been tipping back that old moonshine, I think.
Hey, Stephen P's here.
They like something really
Hey,
gross
Steve.
here called boiled peanuts, and they sell
Yeah.
them at all the gas stations. And it tastes like peanuts that somebody else has already sucked on.
Yep. Whip.
Oh, you did it again there, Whip.
Yep, sure did. Whip needs Ed's brother to work on his internet. Yeah. I don't think he wants to make
No.
that drive. I knew a card shark at one time. Pa-dum-bum. If June gets a WWF name, it has to be China.
Well, it wouldn't be Oscar.
Oh, there you go. June says, well, what about Admiral Janeway from Star Trek Voyager? 9-inch action figure.
Did she say 9-inch?
Yeah.
It's got to be 6-inch.
Oh,
Unless she
gotta be
just
6-inch.
she'd be 9 foot tall. But I've got you a little shirt. But all I have is Star Wars females, and they're all like 5 inches. They're a little too small, so they just wouldn't fill it out. I need
Harley
to get a
says
professional wrestler.
orcas have hunted with humans in the past. Native American stories from the West Coast Pacific.
Ed, what about some Battlestar Galactica female figures?
There is none unless you go recent.
There might.
Then Starbuck is a chick now.
Yep. So June says
We
she
can-
has a 6-inch and Janeway.
Huh? There you go. Hey, Cecil, what's going on, buddy?
I wonder how much a 6-inch Janeway would cost me. I'm gonna dress put this shirt on Jenna P. Just to
Depth
see.
chart is going with lobster. And there's J Rock. Hey,
See-
J Rock.
I had a bad experience with lobster the last time I had lobster. So I don't want to have lobster
Spam.
anymore.
Wasabi?
Masubi.
Masubi?
Yep.
I don't know what that is.
It's
I don't do sushi though, so I'm not
yeah, it's
versed in it.
it's rice, sushi rice with spam on it wrapped in nori, just a little ribbon around it. It's very, very popular in Hawaii.
Oh yeah.
So that's the only gas station sushi I'll eat.
It's a little big.
Yeah,
You're gonna
well,
have to get
Jenna
Mom to
P's
work
kind of
on
a
that.
small person. She's a small girl.
I know cockroach of the sea, but they are so good. Yep. I love them too. I don't
What's
love them
that?
as much as crab, but lobster.
I like shrimps.
I named my
love
cattery
shrimp.
Starfleet Ragdolls.
All right, let's see how much Janeway will cost.
I only eat sushi needs to be fresh, made, freshly made, and fish needs to be super fresh. Did he say iced?
My male bamboo shark's name is Cecil.
Oh yeah, you named your sharks.
Mm.
Usually, you guys don't name anything because that's like a.
You can't kill those sharks, Webb. They're not going to die. They're indestructible.
Doc has clearly never eaten king crab. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that is a much bigger piece of meat that comes out
I
of
had
it.
Doc pinned for a Dungeness crab guy.
You know, crab. Even when I was living in Louisiana, going to school, you know, they have the blue crabs, and I just didn't like them. Now, soft shell crab, deep fried, is something I've never had, but I want to try.
It is delicious. Doc. It is.
Maryland
I
delicious.
had it and I thought it was gross.
Yep.
You can't think about it because it's still
Gross.
fully, it's still fully formed. It's not. They just deep fry the whole damn thing.
I know.
But
I need to go someplace where I can get it.
Marco Island, I know where they have it because that's where I ate it.
I got in New Orleans.
That's
Doc,
the
you're-
logo for the state of Maryland, Doc, is the blue crab.
Well,
No, he
you
said
need, you
soft
need to
shell.
invite me out for a talk sometime.
I told you if you
My
bring me that
favorite seafood is freshwater.
Well, you know
prawn.
that's not going to happen.
What's a
Well, don't sell
prawn?
it.
Is that just a
That's what-
crayfish?
Crawdads, yeah. Crayfish, crawdads,
Yep, I do like those too. I just
stuck
can't.
in the heads.
Else like clams or oysters or something, because I can't figure out how to peel them, and it seems like a waste to have something die for me to eat it, and then I just throw it all away because I can't figure out how to get them out of their shell. King crab, scallops, then lobster. That's my order too. Does anyone
I'm
use
shrimp
crab
and
body
scallops.
shell as a bowl? Does anybody use the crab body as a shell? No, that's not what
Yeah,
he said.
with
Does anybody use the crab body shell as a bowl?
with if it's filled with like crab cake. You know when they fill it with crab cake
I've never
stuffing?
seen that as an option.
Yeah, crab
Oh my
cakes
god!
are pretty legit.
You can get that at Captain D.
Some restaurants have served the scallops are actually serving cut up grouper. Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah, other things. Yep.
So when you were
Yeah,
studying
well-
down in Louisiana, Doc, did you hang out with Stephen P. at all?
No, this was back. Yeah, this was back 80, 83 to 86.
Oh my god! You
I
could be
was going to
Stephen
say back when
P's
Stephen P.
father.
was like 4 years old, but he might not
Yeah,
even know.
I did my master's degree there, and then I got kicked out of the PhD program.
What?
Yeah, I got
Were
a
you a
C in
rebel
the
rouser?
class. Got a C, so that's flunking for PhD students.
Whoops.
Ed, that's what happens when you play with knives.
I cutted myself.
Stephen P. How
Cecil
old were
just
you?
got done eating crab legs and shrimp.
Oh, 1 year old. He was
86, he was 1 year old.
You
I
could have
gotta
hung,
put a
man.
band-aid
You
on
coulda
this.
hung.
I've got thin blood.
You're like, someday in the future, we'll both keep fish, kid. See ya.
Whip, it's just spam wrapped around sticky rice. Yep, that's what Doc said. But there's a ribbon of something in there.
Ribbon of seaweed, nori.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Had you said
the
seaweed, I would have.
on-
I had no
yeah,
idea what
seaweed
nori is.
on sushi is nori. That's the name that they give it.
And also, by me, if you go to Great Wall grocery store, the iridescent sharks, they call them swai. And
Yeah.
they have their food fish. They have them, tons of them in a giant tank, and they're way cheaper than pet stores.
Stephen P.
But they're not
going
supposed to sell it to
a
you and
crawfish
give it to
boil
you
next
alive,
Saturday.
though. They have to kill it.
I don't know.
Unless
Fish
you
or
know the
friends,
place, then
It tastes so
then
good.
you know, then they would do special things.
Yeah, I always feel like they don't really care. Like if you just whatever you just do, they'll just
Yeah.
do it. You know?
Well, at least in California at the Vietnamese markets, that's the only place you could get fresh fish and fresh animals was the Vietnamese markets, and they wouldn't give it to you alive. They'd have to cut the head off, but then they started to get to know me, and because I'd always go in there and buy fish and parts of fish for my fish biology class, and so they would actually let me buy live fish and not kill it.
June, Cecil, when were you on Alive? I missed it. I usually take the weekends off other than this show, so I missed it. Crawfish don't have feelings. I'm 90% sure. I don't know. Regina, orcas are more unpredictable. Are they though? I've never heard of an orca eating anybody. I've heard of great whites eating people. I've never eaten crawdads, but I hear they're great. I want to try them. Yeah, I thought so too until I couldn't get the damn things out of the shell, because they come with the legs on it and everything still.
Oh, it's easy. But the best part of the crawfish boil to me is the potatoes and the corn that gets boiled in the old bay.
Got the trash can in the middle, then the thing around it, and then they pour it.
Yep. We if you go to some of the restaurants there's a hole in the middle of the table that you would just slide all the crawfish shells into.
Crawdads are good. Used to catch them when I was a kid, and my neighbor would cook them up for us. That's a depth charge. That's pretty cool. In 1986, I would have been. Oh, you read that one. I heard that one already. Ed, you need a Band-Aid.
You got that and then some.
I mean, look, I was like bleeding.
They have proof plants have feelings.
It's not a flesh
Pretty
wound.
sure crawfish are sensitive to being eaten, but oh well.
Well, they're dead when you eat them.
Yeah, right. Well,
Let's
Are
not
they?
be,
Boiled.
it's not like the octopus that they eat in Japan that they, just
Oh.
cut the tentacles off and
Oh.
you eat it and it's still trying to suck on your tongue.
yep.
That's gross.
People die
Nothing
doing that.
personal if you're Japanese. I would
That's
love to go to
Had a
Japan,
swai
but I don't
fish
want to eat
sandwich
some of the food.
yesterday. Quite good. What's a swai?
Iridescent
Sway?
shark.
Iridescent shark.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That's what they call them.
Just like how arapaima, tiger shovelnose, pacu, whatever, food fish down in Brazil, swai, or like iridescent sharks and a bunch of the barbs and stuff, they're all food fish over in Asia.
Ed, what you doing?
I'm cutting these ribbons off, but I'm making sure I don't cut my finger again.
No, but what are you doing after that? What are those?
These are cool balls
Okay.
that
Hey, do you know
they're
the
filled
YouTube,
with.
do you know a
Oh,
YouTube channel
oh.
called Toy Federation?
What about the Toy Federation?
Do you know that YouTube channel?
Yeah, I've been there. I've been to their store.
Okay.
It's outside of Charlotte, about an hour.
Well,
I
I'll have
actually
to
saw
check
the guy
that out.
last week.
Jeff Pelham. When
I
when
saw-
when was it? Today? Yesterday? Day before? I'll just look at the most recent one, I guess.
The guy from Toy Federation grew a full beard. I hardly recognized him.
Let me check. I feel like I don't know if it's the same one, but let me see.
Ed, I'm still waiting on an international representative in your collection of characters.
Who's that?
Sevilla Steve.
Bill? I wrote him down as an action figure body I wanted, but unfortunately, like I said, the only action figure thing I got was June's shirt.
Hey, does Greer, South Carolina sound right?
Yeah, it's like an hour outside of Charlotte. I drove through there when I went to the Aquatic Expo last year.
Okay, yeah, Greer, South Carolina is where he's at. That's the guy. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, they got an employee that kind of looks like you, but he wears a beanie hat. He's kind of a
Thursday
jerk.
night. I was on. That's why I missed you. You guys were streaming probably at the same time I was. Because we went 2 hours
remember,
after
he
your
was,
show.
yeah. We
Yeah.
talked about it backstage.
Yep.
Big Steve?
No,
Hey, there's-
Cecil and Pelham.
There's Kenny E.
Kenny
Hey,
E.
Kenny E in the neighborhood. Would you like to meet him and have a hot dog?
Now that Whip is caught up on Sway.
Why?
Sway?
Why?
Burundi is
Barramundi.
Chilean sea bass. Paramount. And there goes my internet again. Nope, there it goes. They rename fish when they sell them, so you don't know what you're actually eating. Hello, Whip and crew. There's Shirley, the moneyless maven. Roar. Working and lurking. I bet the blue science officer's shirt fits the 9-inch. Action figure
Well,
doll.
You don't get to be 9 inches and be in my family. Or in the night. That would make you
Unless-
9 foot tall.
Unless you're Big Steve.
You're very
Well,
inches.
yeah. And Big Steve probably is only 8 inches.
Yushu.
Different fish are called the same name in many places, just generalizes it and makes it
Puffer?
easier to eat mentally. If you don't want to think about it.
I don't know what I was about to say.
If you don't want to eat cat, you just call it Chinese food.
Oh,
I didn't see that.
man, that's terrible.
Get him, you. Get him.
I looked
Sorry,
up
that was
Janeway
bad.
and she's $32 to buy that action figure.
Somebody super chat me $32, so I can give that to Ed.
Or just super chat him the action figure.
Oh, you can do that too. Odd conversation about inches out of context. Yes, that thought passed through my head.
Yeah, I think Big Steve took it in a horizontal direction.
Yeah. Whip, that's what I think about Chinese food. I don't want to eat cat.
I think I put this Band-Aid
I
on
was
too
selling
tight.
10 inches.
My
I
finger's
will
going
say I
numb.
have seen cut up dog in a market one time.
I would have burned the place down.
Well, did it
Well,
smell
when
good?
people are hungry, they eat lots of things.
I would burn it down.
So June says she'll send you the Admiral Janeway.
Oh, there
So
you
don't have
go.
to buy it.
Now, does she want Janeway's head or does she want a different head?
It just wouldn't be a stream without saying something that could be taken and so dirty and accidentally innuendo. Accidental
Well,
innuendo.
I've never seen her face. I've only heard her voice on her shows.
I should.
So I was gonna get her. I was gonna get a space helmet and have her wear a space helmet.
No, put a boom box on her for her head because because you've only heard her voice.
I don't know if she'd like that.
That looks
But
like a no.
space,
Hey, Robert Slinger?
space helmet.
I
would
don't
be
think
kinda
he likes that
startling.
idea. Long, awkward pause.
You gotta love it when someone's got a really honest face. It's like negative.
We're not doing that.
It took a millisecond to go no. Now he's thinking, how do I say nicely to Doc? No.
Right. How do I back out of this without hurting his feelings?
So about Big Steve,
Yes.
What about Big Steve?
he's just trying to change the subject from Janeway.
He did say something that I skipped rudely over top of.
I'm
Oh,
just
he was just
excited.
laughing.
I think
He was
Dan,
just laughing.
Or I could paint Janeway's hair a different
Nice.
color.
Christine, hello, hello. Lurking and setting up new tanks. That's fun.
She has the coolest Christmas tree in the world, though, because she has like all the Star Trek ornaments on it, and she can push buttons on the ornaments, and they make different noises. It's really cool. I have ornaments of all the old 80s superheroes. They were a bunch of action figures I bought when Toys R Us went out of business. And I bought a white Christmas tree and I set it up for a couple of years, and I got the cats and they like destroyed it. So I never set it up again. But it was kind of neat because superheroes are very brightly colored. So they look great as ornaments. They were all 3.5 inch action figures. 1/18 size.
You need like the whole Marvel collection. Hey, Killer Kitty gave you
Holy,
$32.
You don't have to do that. For God's
Man, that's
sakes,
more
girl.
money than I ever have.
Now you
ever
gotta order
received
it.
on my channel for the research center. Geez, just to buy Ed a little doll.
Now Whip's got to order it for me.
Yep.
Killer, you should have saved your money and bought yourself one of the Thundercat action figures.
Yeah,
There
there
are
you
some
go.
great looking Thundercat action figures
So
coming out
June
right now.
says she looks exactly like Captain Janeway.
Oh, well, that's awesome.
Working out.
Well,
Kitty, you're
LOL.
working
I'm gonna
out.
make.
LOL. She doesn't.
Oh,
Is she actually Janeway and we just don't know it?
maybe.
I should get her autograph.
She didn't say similar. She said identical.
Identical.
I know. Maybe that's why she's never had her face on screen, because she's
Literally,
everybody
rather
would
people.
be, she's famous.
You know a real Star Trek actress, and you don't even know it. You know.
Yeah, and all those
I
Star
would
Star
rather eat a
Trekkers are
person
actually
than a dog. That's how
big-time
anti-dog
actors.
I am. I would eat
I would
Dr.
eat a
Anthony
dog.
before I ate a dog.
Yeah, people do douchey
But-
stuff. Dogs are, they're saints. You know.
Yep, they are
But
the, they are the perfect creature on this planet.
I would want to eat like a husky, so that way they could also make me like mittens out of its fur.
You, my friend, are digging a hole you don't want to go down.
It's hard to dig a hole with mittens on.
It's one of the best dogs, man.
I agree. I think they're delicious.
How do we delete him from the screen, Whip?
This far.
The only
this
dog
close.
I'll eat is a hot dog.
Oh, I could go for a hot dog right now. But not a wiener
That's
dog.
I will
There's
eat that
nothing
kind
on
of
me like-
dog. I will eat that dog. I will eat a
How
hot
about a
dog all
groundhog?
day long.
Oh, wait, that's not a dog.
I would probably try a groundhog.
I can make inappropriate jokes about most things, but dogs is a bridge too far.
Yeah, I can't do it, man.
That's where I draw the
I
line.
have almost gone to jail a couple times because I saw somebody abusing a dog. And the only reason I didn't go one time was because people were on my side and didn't turn me in.
I was just saying nobody saw what happened.
Eating.
Right. I mean, I basically left him unconscious in his front yard, and I probably shouldn't say this on a live stream, but yeah,
In a video
I drove
game.
away expecting to have the police at my house when I got home, and nobody called in on me. So
There's a big difference between like mistreating a dog or an animal and eating one.
no,
Like
there's not.
I would be very upset if I saw somebody just pulling feathers out of a live chicken or shooting any live animal with a BB gun over and over just to be mean.
Well, we're making the assumption that there's other food options than the dog, so there's no need to eat the dog.
Yes.
Where we're
Well,
coming
but okay,
That
you
culture
have to-
over there does a lot of weird things. I mean,
you
the
have
whole
to
shark
remember the
fin
history
thing.
of
And,
Cambodia, though. I mean, most of those people were in Pol Pot's concentration camps, and they were given nothing to eat. So they learned what to eat, what not to eat. So it is part of their historical past.
I'd
But,
eat a
you know,
horse.
it doesn't make it right or wrong. I'm just saying that's,
oh, I get it. I know how it happens. I don't like it.
the law of the concentration camps was for the
it's
families.
making me
You can
hungry.
eat anything with 4 legs except a table and chair. That was basically the same. So they ate anything.
The 2025 Star Trek ornament was a Borg cube.
A Borg cube. Yep.
Yeah.
We're like back and
Freaking
forth
awesome.
between animal cruelty and
Yeah. and
Yeah, I'm going to get off that before you get me so fired up I end up leaving the stream.
Some people might think that talking about Star Trek is human cruelty, but I like it.
That's true.
Depends what my options were. I would start with everything else and end the
Yeah.
dog would be the last on the list. You know?
I would
It
die.
wouldn't be
I would
last on
literally
my
die
list.
because I could not do it. I would not do
And
it.
honestly, if there was a source of fresh water, because I would have to have that, I'd die of dehydration before food.
Yeah, long
If there
before.
was anything swimming around in that fresh water, that would be where I'd start. Or fruits or something.
I went to a Chinese restaurant on my buddy's bachelor party night and ordered the chicken wings, and I swear they were pigeon wings. They were so small.
Dude,
They,
I don't know what's
I've never
going
ate
on
wings
with the
that
chicken
small.
wings anymore. They are just getting smaller and smaller. One of
This
my
was
favorite
25
places
years
is right
ago.
down the road. They had great chicken wings, and you could get the large was 20, now it's 15. It costs more, but you get 5 less. I mean, and they're smaller. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, it makes you mad, man.
Hey Doc, how long has it been since you've been to Cambodia?
About 6 years. I'm going in June.
Okay, well, I was in
Yep.
Siem Reap about 6 years ago, and
Yep.
it's come a long way, man. It is like,
I've collected all over Siem Reap.
yeah. I mean, I had been there 15 years ago, 6
Yep.
years ago, and it went a long way in that 9-10 years. You know,
Oh yeah, yeah.
big change.
I have
Not
good
to
friends.
mention the capital. I mean, the capital's like, you know,
Yep.
everything.
Now I have to go get chicken wings. Steven says, what happened to the hormone injected mega chickens? They're still around. I don't know if the chickens are so much, but those turkeys, good Lord, they're huge. And they get so fat that their legs can't support them and they break their legs. Have you seen those reports? And then they just drag them into the
No.
slaughterhouse.
But we did something really bad back in Missouri when we had chickens. We would normally just order or buy the baby chicks that were egg layers, but they also had meat chicks. And we said, oh, we'll take 2 of those. Those things turn into things that look like Quasimodo. I mean, they are the most disgusting chickens in the world. Their feathers are all like there's gaps in their feathers where you see their pink skin, and they really look like the Toxic Crusader if it was a chicken. It was gross.
And what was this?
If you order those meat chickens at Tractor Supply, or no, was it Tractor Supply or was it World King? I think it's World King. I don't know which one it was, but we used to get our chickens in Troy, Missouri for egg laying. And those new chickens are just gross.
There's a true story movie about an Indian stranded on a rafting boat with a tiger. Life of Pi, yeah.
Life of Pi.
I couldn't watch that one either.
Did he eat the
I ain't doing
tiger?
I wouldn't imagine. They got a lot of flying fish that came into the boat, though. I get blasting sand from Tiger Supply. Tiger from Tractor
Tractor
Supply.
Supply.
Tiger
You know,
Supply.
I got blasting sand from them too, and it
Thank
came
you.
out. It was tan.
Hey,
It
Mrs.
wasn't
Whip.
black.
Hey, Tater.
Hi, Crystal.
Wrong. That ain't Tater.
That's Grammy Tater.
Ooh, LaCroix again, huh?
Another LaCroix. I'm out of vodka though, so now we're going alcohol free the rest of the evening.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Oh no.
45 minutes later, Whip like, I hate you all.
Right?
Can't tolerate you people without the two.
Too late, Zan. Too late, X-Do. She left.
Oh, poor X-Do.
She's in and out, man.
Kind of
What
like
are
the
we gonna
burger, huh?
do
In-N-Out
tomorrow?
burger.
Oh, I'd like to have some
Yeah,
In-N-Out
brown
burgers.
You
sugar.
have a detailed story about Tater who had the thing about the thing next to the other thing.
Yeah, I had to do it, but I had to send him away. He was distracting me. What are you saying over here?
You kind of
Too
have
young
to
to be
sort of
on
keep
YouTube.
track of it to make sure it doesn't say anything too crazy.
You're gonna get me demonetized.
Yeah.
I cut
Yeah.
myself. This has been a very
You did.
memorable meeting. I'm now got a scar,
A scar, huh?
but I did my blood today, and my blood was a perfect 2.0. I've never had a 2.0 reading. I'm supposed to have my blood thickness between 1.5 to 2.5, and I hit 2 for the first time in my life in 3 years of reading this. So I was
Cecil
proud
had
of
himself
myself.
one of his special brownies. Feeling pretty good. My last rolled
Eddie
smoke.
Nine
Oh
Fingers.
boy. I'll have to roll some more. Well, there's a name. Are you guys familiar with this one?
I can't see it from here.
Adelia,
Adelia.
Candelaria.
I've raised those turkeys, had to feed them dogwood to get enough protein and calcium in them so they didn't break down. Come Thanksgiving, we had 45-pound turkeys.
Wow.
45-pound turkey. Good Lord.
I bet she's a lurker that said her first thing.
Yeah, I think.
So
Welcome
where you
aboard,
from, Adelia.
Adela.
She's
Adelia.
been here for like 15
She's
years.
new,
It's the
or-
first time we hit the turkey topic, and then
You're right. I've been waiting for that to come up this whole time.
What
3
turkeys?
years.
Says she's new.
I don't drink alcohol. Oh, you don't drink alcohol no more. I don't drink any less. Would anyone resort to cannibalism? I would do
We
that
would.
before I did the dog.
Yeah, you die.
I'd rather eat a dog than myself.
Cecil,
I know that
I
sounds
don't
terrible,
drink
but-
no less. Oh yeah, depth charge is right there with me. I'm new. Well, happy
Welcome
New
to
day.
the stream. I'm
Yep.
not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you really want to be part of this, but
Yeah,
welcome.
this one kind of came off the rails a little bit. We started off talking about our favorite fish tanks, and somehow we came up with dolls and eating weird food.
she's gonna reply and be like, "Actually, after watching you guys, the rest of my life feels a lot better."
Yeah.
Maybe
Worse.
those are her two favorite subjects.
She has one subscriber, just me. Let's fix that. Let's all sub to her.
Okay.
One of you mods post
She
her
could
link.
say she was here the night Ed lost one of his fingers to a knife.
Long pork. There it is.
Darn it. I didn't get there in time.
You didn't.
Well, bam, I'm number 3.
I'm too slow.
And I hit notifications. So when you make your first turkey thing, I will watch. Are you into fish or turkeys?
They're not mutually exclusive. Could be both.
Yeah, you can like vote.
Maybe a turkey fish, which is a lionfish.
Might even have a cat too.
Oh.
You're up to 8 or 9 now.
Yep. That was number 8 or number 9.
Yeah, kind of a dwarf lionfish.
We have a dwarf
It's out of
lionfish
fashion to talk
in
about
our-
fish in a fish stream.
in one of our tanks at the research center, because it's not we wanted a normal one, but it's a tall tank that we had for the seahorses, and it was not big enough for a big lionfish.
What size tanks do you have there as a rule? I mean, I'm sure you have 1,000 different sizes, but
No,
Do
we
you
only have
have,
4 or 5 different sizes. The big tanks are 6 by 3 by 6. So I don't know, 72. I can figure it out. And we
Do
have
you
a,
still have a nocturnal?
yeah, we
fish
still have a
area?
nocturnal fish room. Yeah.
6x6 by 3. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Oh no, chingado. Sorry.
Now I said worse. If I lose internet one more time, I'll say worse again.
But we have a bunch of 40s on one of the walls. Those
Swear jar. Hey,
came
Denny.
out to 29,000. It can't be 29,000. I screwed
I
up on
think
the
I
math.
have a 7 of mine.
If you go to Bulk Reef, they have a calculator there. You don't have to do
Well,
the math; it'll do it for you.
Well, but the calculation is really easy. I just probably put something wrong in it. So she's into fish and horses and goats and chickens.
I missed that because I lost my internet again. Let's go back to talking about Star Trek. 7 to
Okay.
9 looks delicious. Still, yeah. I mean, she's got some age on her now, and she still looks fantastic.
Hey, speaking of 7 and 9, there she is.
There she is.
Yep.
I'm into fish and horses and goats and chickens. That's what you just read.
And Jerry
Kind of a farm
Ryan.
girl with fish tanks. Well, let me turn you on if you haven't already found her. Although she doesn't do a lot of content recently, but Jody P. She is also a country girl who does a lot of fish tanks. So,
Well, wait. We need to find out where she lives, because if she's from Nebraska, she might hate Jody because she's from Iowa.
oh,
So,
Nebraskans
true.
and Iowans don't get along.
Whip, most of the tanks, the big tanks are 800 gallons.
800 gallon. That's a nice tank.
800. Yeah.
Yeah, you could put a lionfish in there.
No. Those are all the freshwater. The saltwater,
Oh.
we have 2 saltwater tanks, and one's a big community tank with Nemo and Dory because the kids want to see that. But the other one is like a 40 tall. So it's really tall, and a big lionfish basically wouldn't be able to swim around much.
You could put it in the community tank and just make it eventually a lionfish tank.
Yeah, make it a lionfish tank.
Now, Dr. Anthony, I know I've asked you about this before, and so I apologize if it's exactly what I said or asked.
Is that how
last
you
time.
say it?
What?
Ophelia?
Ophelia.
That can't be right
Ophelia?
with a D.
I
Okay,
feel you, Nico. Do you remember you used to have a place that was like a warehouse filled with fish where you could do science projects to
Yeah.
the fish?
Yeah, that's our fish room. Yeah,
Do you still have that?
of course. Yeah.
Is it empty or do you have fish in it?
Well, right now it's used as when they have confiscated fish, they bring them to us. It's used as our quarantine room when we bring in new fish. And right now, a lot of tanks are filled with my fish that are waiting to be shipped to me.
Now, do you also have a swimming pool in that room?
Well, we have 3 or 4 small swimming pools, yes, because they're much
thought so.
cheaper to make than the cement and brick pools that we have.
Do you have
Yeah,
any
it's
troubles
awesome.
with the fish rendering them leaky?
No. So
Well,
she's from New Mexico. What part of New Mexico?
Oh, wow.
My first
Adelia, does that
professorship
mean you will
job was
have
in
an
New
Easter
Mexico.
turkey? Nico, Skippy with his other channel, I just subbed. If we were subscribed to new channels, I mean, I have 5 dozen now.
Wow.
60 channels.
What? She could go to a place called Carlsbad Caverns and look at the bats, and that's pretty cool.
June says
Probably
she
been
saw
there.
A purple lionfish.
lionfish. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
She said it was tempting to get. Probably cost $10,000.
$10,000.
Right? You get anything just a little bit wonky, and it jacks the price up. Way out in New Mexico, I'll look up Jody P. Yeah, she's a sweet kid too. So Well, she's not a kid, but she's an adult woman.
I wonder if she's near Yuma, Arizona.
No, hey, that's where Mexicali Fish Keeper's from, and I know Yuma very well. That's the big city near us.
I had a friend from
Only
Flagstaff,
$600.
but she
I went-
passed away.
I went to school in Flagstaff. That's where I did my PhD.
Well, her name was Chris Hogan, but she passed away from brain cancer. And it sucked.
That does suck.
Thinks Triple O.
I knew a guy who grew up in the Imperial Valley. His name was Juan.
And is this going to be a joke or what?
No.
You know, you're making fun of where I grew up.
Juan
No,
Morales.
he actually lived down there for a while.
Oh, he did.
I had a friend growing up named Kiwan.
I had a friend named Gal.
I had a friend. I didn't have friends, so she lives in the Southwest near Gila National Forest. Been to Carlsbad several times.
Oh man, I haven't been there in 30 years. I want to go back so
I've never
bad.
been to Carlsbad Caverns, even though I lived in New Mexico for a year.
Oh my God, that's weird.
You were too busy learning.
No, too busy teaching.
Oh, teaching.
Yeah. No, wait,
Well,
you guys have I don't have friends. That's why I come here. Pretend like I have friends.
Say the wrong
Nico
thing,
liked
though.
it.
You're out.
Friends I've never met. So those are the best kind of friends. I don't have to put up with them in person.
Almost. Had my sister's
Yeah, we were gonna hang out
father-in-law
for
not
that,
died, I would have been there.
Ohio.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy and I were all set up. Ed was going to go.
Yeah, I already booked a flight.
Yep. I had my room booked. I think I had tickets even.
I had everything ready, but I got dumped and I was like not in a good mood.
Oh, poor Edward. Poor Eddie.
Yeah.
As
But
a
I
kid,
got-
my
I-
best friend stole all
Nico's
my Garbage Pail
never
Kid
leave me.
cards. That's not much of a best
Oh.
friend.
I used to
Hey,
sell
something-
garbage pail kids to the kids at school. My dad's best friend was named, probably not best friend anymore, but Larry Martin. And he was a Topps dealer. So he like sold Topps cards to all the different stores and convenience stores and card stores and everything. And he would give me cases of Garbage Pail Kids to trade for toys. And I used to get everybody's G.I. Joes and Star Wars guys and mechanical pencils. That was the going rate for 2 packs of Garbage Pail Kids.
Mechanical pencils, huh?
Oh my God, they were a big thing in like 86, 87. Those were the years that I did that. But
That was-
he gave me
Oh,
all sorts of other cards, and I've got a basketball card that has Magic Johnson and Larry Bird and Julius. What's Julius?
Caesar. Julius Caesar.
I don't think it was Caesar.
Julius Irving.
Julius Irving, yes. But I think was Larry Bird and Magic rookies the same year?
Yep.
Yes. They
Yes.
came up the same
Because
time.
Yep.
I think it was their rookie card with him on it. But it was real stupid because they would take the basketball cards had 3 people on it. So you never knew where the die cut was going to end up. But I got the one that has all 3 of them. And that one's like worth a ton of money. I'll
Speaking
never
of
sell it.
backs, now you guys weren't talking about backs, but June is. We went to a zoo in, I think, Nebraska. If it had been
Oh,
out that
Omaha?
direction. Yeah,
Omaha?
and
Yeah,
there was
what are you
this.
doing?
That's in Nebraska.
Yeah, that's a great shot of your crotch.
Yeah, I know.
My cat's right here.
Quit stroking.
Nico's.
Quit stroking it, Ed.
There was this place.
My
It was like
kitty.
completely enclosed, but it was very like outdoorsy. And there had to have been. I should Google it just to see if they have a number. 10,000 bats in there, and they're just in there with you. You are in their enclosure. You're walking through their enclosure. They're everywhere. And there's all kinds of different, there's little tiny bats and the great big, fox, flying fox and all that.
Fruit bats.
My wife is walking. I don't remember what happened exactly, but I called her back. I said, "Come here, check this out," or whatever. And like this group of 3 bats go winging past me over my head, and one of them just flies directly into her chest. Boom! And she didn't freak out. I give her credit because most of the people we hang out with, they're not big bat fans. They don't even like them flying around. Having one hit you while you're walking.
My bat
Open your
story.
eyes, though.
I have a bat story.
We don't talk about that, Big Steve.
We'll tell you later. What is it? You can't just tease us and not follow
Oh,
through.
I thought you were going to read this, but so my family went to Hot Springs, Arkansas for some festival they were doing, and we're watching a parade, but it had been dark and raining before the parade started, and we were standing out in the old town, like side of the road, to watch the parade, and a bat flew underneath between my mom's legs because she's wearing a dress, so it was like a big shaded circle. And my dad, my sister, and I are all on our knees looking at this bat. And my mom's like holding my little brother, who's a baby. And she turns around and says, what are you doing? Because she thought we were looking at her shoes or something. And one of us said, we're looking at the bat. She almost had a stroke. It was just a little bat. But she jumped like a mile high, and that bat.
Yeah, that's what most women would. What our best friends that you've met, Paul and Brenda, that down in Tennessee, they just moved. Brenda, she does not do well with even the idea of bats being in the neighborhood. So if one bats flew, into the crotchal region of her outerwear, she would freak out. She would definitely turn into a ninja warrior.
Scientific term, right, Doc?
Yeah.
This was on the concrete between her legs, between her shoes.
Okay, you didn't say that, Ed. You said flew up her dress.
That's what you said.
The dress was above it.
Okay, but you intimated that it actually went up her dress.
It was. It got weird.
We were confused by the exact word you said. So
yeah.
It was just kind of clutch. It was like holding the road, like the concrete, but it was like under her shade of her dress.
Says he spent $500 on 3 species of rainbows, hard to come by. From Marcel Rich. Got the G, whatever that is, rainbow.
Maculosus rainbow.
I believe I'm one of 3 people in the U.S. that has them. Lucas Pretz has a few, Marcel and myself. So Marcel must be another 2.
On Aquabid. Specifically of rainbows, but other stuff.
I don't know. How would you even know? I mean, how is that written down somewhere? How do you know that you're only one of 3? That's pretty cool if that's true.
They must be nice. $500 on 3 species.
That's a lot of money. I would struggle with that. Although, you know what? We should talk about.
I wonder if he's going to put them on.
It's going to sound like I'm patting myself on the back, but that's not what I'm really doing this for. Okay. So we know that KG Tropicals, John and Lisa, they lost a bunch of fish with this last cold snap, right? And when I helped them, I drove out there a couple of years ago, 4 years ago now, and I helped them move in their tanks. And one of the fish that I didn't bring it, but one of the guys that went up there with me brought them a Eric Furlow, if anybody knows Eric.
I do.
Brought them an ornate biker that was, roughly 8 inches, 10 inches at the time. And John's biker were pretty big already. They're much bigger now, but they were already pretty big. So it was dwarfed in there. But anyway, it grew up. It actually got bigger than the two that he has currently. But that's one of the fish that he lost. So
Oh no.
I did a thing and I called. I actually talked to. I didn't just go through their website. I spoke with Rod from Predatory Fins, and I said, "Look, this is what happened. This is what I'd like to do. You think we can make this happen?" And he's like, "Yeah, we can make that happen. No problem." What happened? What happened? How many fish did they lose? So I told him what I knew, and he goes, "You know what? I'll tell you what. Find out what they lost, and I'll fill the box." So out of the goodness of his own heart, he didn't have to do crap, but he filled that box, and then he set the second box. So they got a haul
Wow.
from Rod over at Predatory Fin. So if you guys are looking for fish, not only, I mean, I've bought there plenty of times. I've never had an issue. I can't speak for everybody, obviously, but I haven't really heard of anybody having an issue with them as far as the fish go. Jeremy, you might have ordered from, maybe? Have you ordered
I
from
have.
them? Because
A bunch of times. Yeah.
oh, you have?
Sure.
I didn't think you kept fish big enough to get from
Well,
him.
I told him I wanted some fish to take to Peru for our public aquarium.
Oh, okay.
Think he would give me
Yeah,
a discount?
I just picked up
No,
fish.
didn't even give me a discount.
Well,
Tell him we're a nonprofit, everything.
well, in this case, he gave. I don't know. He didn't charge me for them, and so I'm guessing that it was just
well,
a
because
gift.
they're a big channel, so I'm a nobody.
Well, it could be the Brazil
You
Peruvian
are nobody.
rivalry.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he is.
maybe.
He might have you've been fighting that little battle
Picked
too.
the wrong country to do your
I know.
operation.
I know.
But yeah, I have nothing but good things to say about him. He really did me a solid there, and John and Lisa obviously too. So,
It's good to thought that it's good that you called him.
Maybe
Yeah,
you should
I mean,
call
I
up
actually-
me. Say, hey, I know this aquarium in Peru is looking for some fish. Why don't you send them a box of stuff?
cinema box.
Yeah.
Had I but known, I don't know that it'll work twice. It's kind of like lightning. But yeah, I spoke to him for quite a bit. I talked to him for like almost a half an hour, 45 minutes the first time I talked to him. And then I talked to him a couple times after, just trying to line up the stars so that it got there. Because it was kind of a surprise for John. I had talked to Lisa to make sure somebody would be home. I didn't want to just send them fish, and I wanted to make sure that they could take them. You sending people real live fish is kind of risky if you don't know if they have room for them.
Congratulations. Here's 10 Arapaima.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Hey, thanks. What am I going to do with these? But I will move on. I just wanted to get that out. I got nothing but good things to say about the man. Ed, those were the wax packs, right, with the perforated 3 cards.
Yep. Back in the day,
Back in the
they
day.
had like the one that was named Ed was Dead Ed, and he was a mafia guy with a Tommy gun. He had a hole in his head. I remember that one well. I'm sure they had an Anthony and a Jeremy, but I don't know if they had a whip.
Probably not. June says she has several Roger Staubach football cards.
Oh wow.
I don't think football cards hold the same weight anymore that they once did.
I don't know cards hold weight much.
Like
Basketball
baseball
probably
cards
holds the
used to.
best.
Yeah.
Basketball because there's so few good players, I think. But yeah, I have lots of baseball, hockey, and football. Those are the 3 major sports that I carried, and got just a handful of basketball. And,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to catch that one
hockey's
too.
probably the worst.
In Bristol, Tennessee, what are we talking about?
Killer's moving to Bristol?
That would be cool.
It would be so cool.
Rod and Kevin are freaking amazing. Sue Ann loves them. Oh, that's an awesome story. I hope the Rod one and not the crap we were talking about before that.
I called Rod and I said, "Hey, I was wondering if I could get some free fish for a nonprofit." He's like, "Absolutely," and I gave him the URL to Doc's thing, and then he hung up on me. I don't know what the hell happened. It was going
Not
so
that
well.
asshole.
I thought about giving myself in Pleco to someone, but I've never shipped fish, let alone a 15-inch spiky boy. I want an albino sailfin for my big tank.
Well, now she lives close to Dr. Anthony. You could give it to him.
Yeah, there you go.
Where she live?
Uchi, she lives
In,
up by you somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Portland?
Yeah. She lives up here. Yeah, I've met her before.
Oh, real quick, Doc, are you going to the catfish convention this year up in Seattle?
Probably, yeah. It's just
Should be a good
3-hour
time.
drive from me.
I wish Nico traveled well because I'd drive him to it.
Why? Why Nico?
What were you thinking? What did Depth Charge say?
He said, I'm not a nobody.
Oh, that's not true.
No, I said I am a nobody.
No,
Yeah, it took
Gosh,
you a
that's
second.
not
Yeah.
Well, you're hanging out with us, unfortunately.
Like it, hello.
The two people in the fish fan that could drive the farthest are Ed and Kenny E from Daniken. A lot of stories about those guys driving ridiculous distances.
Lisa is so sweet. We have been messaging. I sent info on sending cease and desist to Amazon seller using. Yeah, you know what? That's never gonna. Amazon just doesn't care. Some companies out there using John and his like thumbnails to sell their own products. Six likes your scenery. That's his backyard. You're looking out his bay window right
Yeah,
now.
looking out my window. Our picture frame window.
Rod is
Rod,
afraid of
Hey,
tornadoes.
Ed screwed you, Doc.
I don't know. I do love a warm, rainy day. Man, I love sleeping on a warm, rainy day. That's for
Well,
sure.
you're not gonna find it up here in Portland. No warm rainy days.
I'd rather have a.
You have plenty of
cold
rainy days.
Yeah.
It rained today. It rains every warm day here, I think. I couldn't spray paint. Our humidity never got below 60% last year. It was unbelievable.
I have not met Oy yet, but I have met Lisa. Unfortunately, she was kind of busy. So I didn't really get that. Rod took me around his shop when they were in Florida. And he told me the whole story about how that it was the biggest tank they had for a while, as far as lengthwise goes. And they'd cracked it right in the middle, trying to get it in because, I don't know, the forklift, one of the forklifts screwed up and bent it. And so it went, and it was just a hairline fracture. But yeah, he was not pleased about that because I can only imagine what that cake cost him. So, but yeah, he walked me around. We talked for quite a bit, probably too long, when he could be doing, business type things rather than walking my dumb ass around. I did the same thing to Jerry and what is her name? Jerry and starts with a K.
Tom?
Kevin.
Caitlin.
Tom
Kevin.
and Jerry.
It's not Kenan. Kenan and Kagan. Kagan. Sheesh. Took me a minute. They are reptile keepers. There she goes. See, I got it. My daughter and I stopped by their place, and we talked to them for way too long. I was too busy just chatting it up, and I'm sure they were like, "Man, just go home."
I want to go to bed.
we got you realize we have 75 animals here that we have to take care of every day. Go home.
Depth charge understands the problem with spray painting and humidity. I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to make a booth or something that I could spray paint in, and maybe I put them directly in a toaster oven or something to dry it quick.
I met Kevin and Rod in Chicago, same place. You met them. I would assume you met them in Aquashella, Asia. I've got a picture. I cannot find it, but I've got a picture of the three of us.
I think, yeah, Asia did a video when she was at the Dallas Aquashella YouTube. Pretty sure I remember seeing
Yeah,
it.
I'm sure. I doubt they were down there for any other reason. So yeah,
That's where I met her.
you met Asia?
Yeah, in Dallas.
Really?
Remember? I wonder if she
No.
remembers. Maybe she forgot me. She probably forgot.
Do you have your
Well,
red
you're not a
beard?
nobody
then?
like Dr. Anthony.
Yeah, everybody forgets me. I'm a nobody.
Yeah.
Even though I'm the one and
Yeah.
only Doc Ant.
You are not a nobody.
It's a joke.
Yep. Met Ed in 2023.
If you were a doctor at basketball instead of science, that would go a lot further for you.
I'd make a lot more money for sure.
Dr. J,
Yep.
Dr. J. Yeah.
Dr. J, yep.
Get a
Or is it get
dehydrator
dehydrated?
Dr. A?
and dry your paint stuffs. I don't know if that'll work
Wait,
or
what'd
not.
you?
Is that what you do, Harley, or is that just something you heard do?
No, that's
Is that something?
Yeah, somebody said
Fucking
earlier
is
that
hard.
the doll doing karate. Now I can't unsee it. I just keep seeing that.
Yeah,
I'm
doll.
gonna take a Harley. I'm gonna take a picture of that. Thank you. Because I will take any tips I can when it comes to spray painting. In Missouri, I never had a problem. It was always windy where I lived and not very humid. And here, it's just the opposite. It's always humid and no wind. I remember, like,
Yeah, it's
poor Kenny
All the
E, when he came to visit me, I thought it was a nice day, and he was just like sweating bullets because of all of our humidity. And it was like, it's not even hot.
How's the wind
Oh
up
my
on the
goodness.
mountain, Rip, down there?
What's that?
What's that?
Your place up on the mountain, is there a breeze up there?
Not much.
Sometimes,
Maybe
but
he
not
does.
really. Yeah. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. Although there must be when I get up there full time, I maybe I'll see it more. But because I did open up, it was completely wooded, right? So if you say this is my land, looking at it from the sky, right? It's all wooded. It actually goes like it's more like this, but only this much of it is usable because it drops off the cliff. But in the middle, I cleared the middle and then like one corridor right along the cliff face so that I could see the sun as it goes down. And my neighbor, he's like, "What did you do that for? You just created a wind tunnel that's going to come ripping through there." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that." But
Well, oh gosh,
Oh,
look, it
what?
looks like he's
Oh
sneezing.
man, look at his face.
In my
Someone should have taken a
defense-
screenshot.
so
There you
frustrating.
go.
Hey, Rack.
We get tons of rain here because of all the
Gazoo tight
hurricanes that
whip.
come up. When those hurricanes come up, they kind of just stop in the mountains because all the weather, like all the wind stops, but the rain keeps coming. And we get 55 to 70 inches of rain every year here.
Yeah,
We have
great.
to drain the pool several times a year. Well, not
So
several
did
times,
you
but
do
like
the
4
tree work
times a year.
yourself or pay somebody?
What's that?
Say what now?
Did you do the
What?
tree work down there yourself or pay somebody?
I actually paid somebody because it was we did cleanup. Well, actually I didn't even do all the cleanup. I hired a guy with a tractor and he knocked everything down. He just bulldozed everything down, put it in a big pile. And then I hired another guy to burn it. He was a fire chief for the town next door. And he burned the 90% of it and then never came back to finish. So my buddy Paul, who's living down there now, I think he's just bored, but maybe he, I don't know, but for whatever reason, he took it upon himself. Him and his wife worked at it for about a week, and they were able to get the rest of it pushed over the cliff and out of sight, out of mind.
You just pushed it over the cliff?
Whip is not paying
Man, what
attention
kind
to
of
Rack,
people are these?
anything except. I said hi to Rack.
Now it's the canyon people's
Maybe
problem.
Oh, is Rack here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rack's
Maybe
my
I was
friend.
frozen when I said hi to Rack. Hi,
Yeah,
Rack.
probably.
That's how you save money
Rack.
with the septic system, Doc. If you live on the top of the mountain, you just have a pipe that sticks out.
That's right. Just let it
people.
drain down. Yep.
Where's
Rack
Garcia
and Killer
Aquatic?
Kitty are going to become best friends because they're going to be moving close to each other.
He only shows up here for like 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes usually.
Rack already lives close to Lumi.
Oh yeah, that and Lumi's right there. So Killer can be friends with all of them as long as they go to Lowe's. If they're Home Depot people, forget it.
Yeah, they're out.
Why?
Yeah, you're she hates you.
Why?
I'm not moving because she's a Lowe's girl.
Oh, I didn't know.
You got to know these things, Doc.
Well,
Oh my gosh. Look, let me find her action figure. Sorry, Neeks.
I can still be friends with them.
What if they sometimes go to Ace Hardware? Is that tolerable?
that's right. Well,
Well, why would you want to go to Ace Hardware and spend 3 times as much?
See? Look, she's in her Lowe's uniform.
Well, you can't see it
Just
unless
a
you
low-
turn it around.
Just low blur.
Yeah, low. It should be Lowe's.
I ran
not
out of-
low.
I couldn't I
She's
didn't want to
got
get
a back.
sued for having the S.
She's a huge Rob Lowe fan.
Yeah. So he wants to, but Rack wants to know where's Killer Kitty going?
She
She was
said,
talking about
I'm not
Bristol,
moving.
Tennessee. Well,
Oh, she's
she
not
was doing
moving.
Bristol.
Maybe she's going to see a race.
That's
Oh,
right.
well then she should be going to Bristol, Virginia, where they have the race.
You can never wear out your welcome, sir.
Unless you become overpriced bonsai, then we'll probably get pissed off. You know?
I'm
Yeah.
Lowe's, but I cheat by going to Home Depot. We go to Menards.
Oh, I wish we had a Menards here. I'm sorry, Killer, but I know if they had a Menards there, you would probably quit your job and go to work for them anyway.
You remember Builder's Emporium?
Nope.
We had those in Texas when I first moved to Texas.
Was that Home Depot?
No, it's Builder's Emporium.
Or was it
Oh.
there was something before Home Depot? Was it Homes something Square? Builder Square or
Boutique bonsai.
Yeah, you're right. And that was it. And they're still around, but they're hanging by a thread.
Yeah, Builder Square.
Builder Square, yeah.
I think Home Depot bought most of the Builder Squares, though.
yeah.
If you're from the Northeast, you had Heckingers. So we grew
My
up with.
friend, when he retired, he went to work for the Home Depot there that used to be Builder Square. And he had cancer and he got a shunt thing put in his body to help make things drip out or something. And it got clogged and he died. That was my friend Tom. He was a great musician. We used to carpool to work for about 6 years. Boy, you guys keep talking about all my friends that died.
No, you keep on
No,
talking.
you keep talking about it.
Yeah.
Bring it-
I need
Bringing
that
it down.
skippity doodah. I need that shot.
I was able to do a screen grab of Whip when he froze last time. You son of a bitch.
You send it to Facebook. So, Ed, send it to me once you get it.
I need it in
I've never
Facebook.
seen Menards. I think Ed and Whip made it all up.
They have a NASCAR, a Menards NASCAR.
Home hardware and why am I struggling to even the easy words? Canadian Tire.
Lowe's is more of a hardware store, and Lowe's is more of an everything store.
So Lowe's is both of them?
I used to get ribs all the time at Lowe's. I mean, not at Lowe's, at Menards.
Ribs?
Couple
Oh,
weeks.
I see.
Yeah,
You're spending so
they
much
used to
money.
sell
for that.
ribs like in the month of May. Every
They're
month
like
they'd have
the
a different
IKEA
meat they would
hardware
sell.
stores, Doc. They have a food court and everything.
Yeah, hardware. Yeah, you can get it all greasy.
Well, you know, like
No,
IKEA,
it's
they
like it
have
was frozen too.
meatballs and all that stuff.
Oh man, and the lighting is
King.
amazing too. They have a much better lighting department than anybody else.
We have a King something here too.
King salmon? Get it
No.
back to fish.
Kingfisher. Kingfishers.
Kingfisher.
Kingfisher. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Birds. Let's talk about birds. Rack,
Oh,
you
that's
have to
rack.
stop
Rack.
that.
We
Yeah,
need to have
you
rack
got to
up
switch
here
it over
talking
to
about
the other
birds.
one.
My last name is name of a bird.
Does anyone
Yeah.
have a koi pond with a bird
Buzzard.
feeder and possibly some pottery ornaments near it? Anyway,
With a weird tree growing out of it.
yeah. A manicured tree growing out of the pottery.
We've opened up a can here. The Virginians and Tennesseans
too many
are
Virginians
talking
here.
about everything down there. I don't even know where any of that is.
That's
Maybe
the obvious
Valley.
question. What's better, Tennessee or Virginia? What do they think?
That's what my last name is. That type of bird right there. It's a
Nice
Chaka
looking
bird.
Jacob.
We never knew that it was actually a real bird because we were told the last name meant little bird, and it's actually that little bird. And so for years, my mom always sent Christmas cards with chickadees on them to everybody for Christmas.
Why
A
chickadees?
pigeon named Monday and a
Little
parrot
bird.
named Smog.
Oh.
She'd try to find Christmas cards with 5 chickadees on it or 5 birds of some sort.
Lynchburg.
Because
That must be Virginia Tech.
Not that far. That's Blacksburg and Christiansburg.
Oh, Blacksburg. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lynchburg is a little further north and a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
inland a little bit.
No income tax in Tennessee.
I gotta get to Lynchburg.
Nope.
No income tax here in Oregon either. No state tax.
That's why Tennessee blew up.
No,
With all
no,
these-
no. We have income tax here, but no state tax on anything you buy.
That's just the opposite of us. We have state tax. And what ticks me off is if it's on sale, they charge you as if the tax if it wasn't on sale.
Mm.
So when I would get those deals for my fish room, the $1 per gallon deal, and it was $10 and $20 for longs.
Yeah.
They were charging me the full price, which was like $40 for a 20. And I was like, what the heck? Why am I getting almost $4 in taxes here on each tank? It should be 10 and 20.
We got you beat, Doc. In Maryland, we have state tax, income tax, county income tax, and a high state sales tax. Wait a second. I gotta get the hell out of here. This sucks.
Our gas went up, but it's still $2.40 a gallon.
Yeah,
Ours went up almost $1.
Really?
What? Ours went up 20 cents.
I haven't checked because I don't drive much anymore, so I tank of gas from January. I'm still on that same tank of gas.
Oh, we put some stabilizer in there just so it doesn't go bad.
Well, that's diesel.
Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. You said, I forgot we switched the year. I was thinking 2025. January is only a month. I was thinking like 12 months. I was like, no, never mind. Yeah, that would be very little driving.
Night,
Or
Susan.
very-
You're gonna need to check your carburetor, dude. It might have gummed up.
Actually, though, I'll tell you
Tomorrow's
what,
my dad's 83rd birthday.
for all the
Happy
taxes
birthday,
Maryland has,
Ed, Dad.
Pennsylvania's got it worse. Every time Skip comes here, he's always like amazed at how much less everything is here than where he's at in PA.
Yeah, the South, it's, that old southeastern corner of the U.S. got cheap stuff. Got Buc-ee's.
Virginia has Buc-ee's now.
I wanted to go to a Buc-ee's.
Oh man, you're making me hungry now, Doc Ant.
Buc-ee's is making its
want
way in my direction. One day I'll be
A
able to go to one.
brisket sandwich from Buc-ee's.
I
Some
want to go
Buc-ee's
look at all
nuggets.
the beef jerky, all the jerky they have at Buc-ee's.
Yep, they have a jerky counter.
Did you you must have went there when you went to PA, right, Ed? Buc-ee's?
You know what? I didn't either way. We went by 3 of them on the way up, but my brother, doesn't really care for that type of stuff.
So who cares? Your brother controls your life, sets up bad internet for you, sets up your bad phone for you.
Yeah, I think you're
Yeah,
probably
well,
brother, man. I mean,
we were just cruising. If I would have went up by myself, I probably would have stopped at each one.
I mean, Bucky nuts.
I pointed them out.
I mean,
I want to
you could
buy
have been driving with a bag of Bucky nuts, just sort of cruising.
I want a Buc-ee's T-shirt just to prove I've been to Buc-ee's.
Oh, and they always have like a one
question for
20
Jeremy.
bucks.
Open water cichlids. I'm not sure exactly, but you there'll be front toes. There'll be some species of Tropheus, and there's a species of I'll get it wrong and I'll look it up, but they're like pink and yellow, kind of mid-level. I think they're a Lampropus species, but beyond that, I'm not sure what'll go in there. I think it's big enough. It's 1,200 gallons, and with as much aquascape as there'll be, I'll be able to do like most of my tanks, where I can break all the rules and put things together that may not work in a smaller tank because they'll just have so much room and territory that it'll work out. But I do have a list somewhere because that tank's actually kind of stalled. Like I thought I was gonna be done with it a long time ago. We just had a crazy winter, so I couldn't do the rest of the fiberglass work on it. But I had made a post, either in a video I talked about it or a post, and people gave me a huge list of awesome species, and I basically put it into a spreadsheet, and I went and got the images of everything, and I'm going to work off that list because they had everything I was already wanting, and then a bunch of stuff that I wasn't familiar with. So when it comes time to pull the trigger, I'll be working off that list. But the list is bigger than I'll actually would be able to keep, but it'll be a subset of that list.
Rack said he's banded birds in Bluefield. Why would he ban birds?
Because
from
bird people like to
field?
ban birds if they work for bird people.
They don't want birds coming into their towns. They're not allowed here.
No, they banned them to no. Jeez, Ed. They're not banning them, they're banding them.
So that way, probably like I would do that to blue jays because I don't care for blue jays.
So, Whip, while you were away, a bunch of bonsai said, don't even move to Tennessee unless you're going to have a 2,000 square foot fish room. So, just want to make sure.
Okay. Well, I'll have to start saving.
He said he'll personally come over there and burn your house down. So,
but maybe he'll come over and help build it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't got nothing better going on.
I mean, it's Tennessee. Just pour a slab. I mean, easy peasy. You can't get any simpler than that. You call it a shed, but that's not what it'll really be.
Hey, Bobby Taylor.
Hey, Bobby.
I don't know if you were here before, but I'm seeing you now.
Did you guys ever get overrun with ladybugs in the springtime?
In Missouri, not too bad here. I'm not
Dude,
around any
I-
fields though here.
I have stink
We-
bugs. I cannot get them out of my house. I get
We get
even in the
I get
winter. I was
ladybugs.
getting, but ladybugs and I get three of them. I get the ladybugs, I get the box elder bugs, and I get the stink bugs.
The first warm day we get, and it's like ladybug explosion. You know, I don't know how they get in the house, but they get in the house. So.
Good night, Six. Good to see you.
Night 6.
See you,
Just
7.
stopped by just now. You
Six.
banned birds, and now that jumped. Mary Oliver, hello, hello. You ban birds to know what good ones you have.
Uh-oh.
A lot of ducks around here are banned. I assume that means banned as like the steel ring around their leg, and
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not banning them from existence.
Yeah, for,
Call in when you get.
population numbers and all that.
I would just ban them.
So Big Steve's not too far from me, so it makes sense. We're getting the same thing, man. It's like I didn't know they were not even real ladybugs, but some new ladybugs. It's like
Yeah, those
They're
orange
Chinese
ones.
knockoffs.
Well, I mean,
used to
The ones
think
that
it was-
bite.
it hasn't always been like that. Just the last few years, all of a sudden there's just ladybugs everywhere.
Hey, Mary.
we've got a water tower at the end of my street, and there's like a whole bunch of vultures that perch on it and live on it. And I used to think it was pretty cool. They're turkey vultures until one day I was driving out of my neighborhood and one pooped on my windshield. And it was like they freaking laid an egg or something. It was so much. It was like all over my windshield from just one bird, and it was green and white. It was so gross.
My
I
neighbor,
need the
I had
fire
to-
truck to
I
hose
was
it
like-
down.
I was gagging it, and I couldn't see out on my windshield. I didn't want to turn my window wipers on and ruin my window wipers. So I'm trying to look out the window just to get to the car wash to get it off. So gross.
my neighbor's house, he's got like a pond in his backyard, and the turkey vultures like to sit on his roof, and all that crap from them, it actually messed up his roof, the asphalt roof, and it caused a lot of damage. You know,
It's crazy.
Wow.
They poop a lot, but I guess
Yeah,
because they're so
I ever
big.
catch them on my roof, man. I go out on the deck with the pellet gun and give them a couple of plunks. You know, get them out of there.
I've never seen one on our roof, but
I
I live
was-
way at the top. That's why we have the water tower at the end of the street. What were you going to say, Doc?
I put a frozen chicken out once just to thaw it out real quick in Peru. Next thing I know, I see all the turkey vultures sitting around the barbecue grill that I put it on, and they took it away. We didn't have chicken that night.
So there's turkey vultures even down there. Wow.
Yeah, we have, well, they're black-headed vultures, not turkey, but blackhead.
And if Big Steve's talking to me, I reserve the right to shoot anything that lands on my roof, you know, my house, uninvited.
In Missouri, I used to have eagles would land on my roof. Bald eagles. I live close to the river where they all would hang out at the dam. It's pretty
If
neat
it's a
to
bald
come
eagle,
home
I
and see a
allow it, but not turkey.
eagle.
bugs.
Eagles are so much bigger than you realize. When you get up on them, it's like, my God, that's a big bird.
Even hawks. We got red hawks here. One time I was walking around the side of the house doing yard work, and I just felt some presence of something right behind me. I turned my head, and it had swooping down to get something, whatever, and it was gigantic, you know. It felt like it was coming for me because it was that close. Like I could feel the air breezing by me, but it went for something on the ground.
Oh Lord, Skippy, Jesus! In
Whatever.
college, I was driving behind a cattle truck, and they did the same thing to my windshield. I went to a full-service gas station and gave them $4 and change for gas. Told them to clean my windows. Gentlemen, I think I'm going to pull the plug. I'm sorry for the 40 people that had to slog through this mess, but I had fun anyway. But I don't
Wish I
want
could
to.
say I had fun.
I know. I'm
I
sorry,
was
Doc.
abused all night long.
You were.
I bled
You
to
were our
death
punching bag.
almost.
Yep.
Poor Dr. Anthony.
We
Our
proved our
new house
dysfunction.
is a couple
Not a-
blocks from the Arkansas River. We see bald eagles there all the time. Corey had a video years ago of a great blue heron eating one of his koi. You betcha. My 10 minutes is up. Yeah, well, you missed the first 2.5. So we'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night and a better tomorrow. And we will talk to you on Thursday.